Hello everyone, this is CoolPro195 streaming live with my Happy New Year 2018 to 2019 celebration event number 1 with my New Year's Eve celebration live stream for 2018. Now, some of you are wondering why I'm doing this live stream earlier than I did last year. Well, the reason why I'm doing it earlier this year than I did last year is because Abdul the Arabic guy plans to do his 24-hour live stream for New Year's Eve later on, and when it hits 8 PM GMT, which is our time over here, it will officially be New Year's Eve 2018 for him over in his time zone in the United the United Arab Emirates. Apologies for that, people. And yeah, I originally planned to have the same guest commentators as in the previous live stream, which was my 100 follower special celebration live stream, plus another guest commentator who also would have been a new addition to the channel. But effectively, like, setting up the call didn't go to 100% as planned. I mean, although I did manage to get everything set up earlier, it's only like, you know, the getting people to join the commentary was the only tricky part, considering the reason why they didn't, like, unintentionally didn't cooperate, because, you know, there's just stuff that they need to do potentially. So for this reason, and for this reason only, I'm just gonna keep my status on Discord active in order to give them a chance to be able to call. Well, in order to give me a chance to be able to receive the notification in case they decide to call and join the commentary. So yeah, that's basically that. And what I plan to play for this live stream is potentially play through all 3 games of the original Crash Bandicoot trilogy with just any % completion, and up until, you know, 8 PM, the potential cutoff point of this live stream. Or hell, that might not even be a cutoff point. I might even give Abdul's live stream some additional airtime, per se, if I ever decide to do so. But yeah, it'd be nice. But yeah, if I don't manage to at least play all 3 games in time, or complete all 3 games in time, it's fine. I can just do as much as I can within the 3 games, so that'll be cool. And let me check how it's going on Twitter. I'll just post out on social media as well. Just bear with me, people. I'll commence gameplay soon enough. But it really is helpful. Sorry for tripping on my words there, but you know, that's what we get with live commentary sometimes. It just happens. I mean, we're all human. So yeah, effectively this would be a more low-key live stream. A more chilled and low-key live stream in comparison to the last one. I already got a like on the live stream on Twitter as well, which is cool. Okay, let me see which other servers I've posted it in. Ah, there we go. Yeah, just finishing posting it off before I commence gameplay, people. Yeah, unfortunately we couldn't get the call to take off, but you know how it is. Okay, I'll at least have this over here in case. Yeah, apologize for that. Anyways, I'm just gonna kickstart the gameplay now, if anyone wants to join. Okay, I only have 1 live viewer so far. Yeah, I know. I understand it's early to be live streaming at this point since not many people are gonna join. But, you know, it's fine. It's to be expected. At this point since not many people are gonna join. Okay, yeah, just listening back to my live stream, as it were. Okay. Got 2 hosts, which is cool. Alright, time to play the first game. Which is the original Crash Bandicoot. Which is the original Crash Bandicoot. Okay, yeah, I had to check since, you know, sometimes EPS actually does have that issue. But yeah, I'll just be... Well, you could say I might be speedrunning these games just for the sake of completing them any percent, because, you know, they're that easy to complete. The originals anyway, but still. Now, technically the AAA remasters are too, but obviously the physics of the originals, they're much easier to play through free games. And yeah, I'll be skipping through cutscenes and stuff as well, just to get everything going. But yeah, this will be a chill live stream, especially for the last live stream of the year. Yeah, not as eventful as, you know, I initially had it planned out to be, but you know, that's just how it is. Just how it turned out to be, so just gotta act accordingly. Yeah, I might get some gems by accident, but you know, that's probably just force of habit, knowing me. Okay. Unintentionally did that. But yeah, anyways people, so far, like, how has 2018 been up to this point? Especially up to New Year's Eve, potentially. It'd be interesting to know. For me personally, this year has been so eventful, but at the same time, a lot of stuff has been really rushed. Well, I say rushed, but really, it's more to do with a lot of things happening at the same time. Like for example, there was just a lot of personal stuff going on that I just don't want to mention. I'll just keep that in the bank. But yeah, it's that, plus a mixture of, you know, all the pre-release hype of Spyro Reignited Trilogy and the multi-platform releases of Crash Bandicoot Insane Trilogy. That really, you know, got 2018 to such an eventful rush, especially for the summer. And some of you who have been watching my content may most probably know that I've been, you know, actually recording more parts of my Crash Bandicoot Insane Trilogy Let's Play, like, more frequently, as in doing binge recording sessions. Yeah, around March 2018, I got the idea of doing binge recording sessions to record more parts for that Let's Play. Specifically because I initially planned to have the Let's Play done by the middle of 2018, before the multi-platform releases came out in June 2018, and I still have 2 parts left to edit and upload that date all the way back to June 2018. And that's part 25 and part 26. AKA the first 2 parts where I start off Crash Bandicoot 3 Warped within the AAA Remastered trilogy. But I'm not saying, like, you know, Insane Trilogy's not been a fun Let's Play to do. It has, it still is. I just want to finish it off now, considering, you know, there's new stuff coming out all the time, there's more stuff to cover, and it's just piling more and more on top of everything that I, you know, initially had planned to do. But, you know, it is what it is. But yeah, it piled a lot on top of what I initially had planned to do, so therefore it's pretty much a case of, you know, prioritizing the Let's Play, like, in order to, you know, have like a massive, well, to feel more like I have a massive weight lift off my shoulders or some shit. It'd be easier that way, because then if I was to do some things alongside the Crash Bandicoot Insane Trilogy Let's Play, it would be a different situation. Like, I honestly don't think I would have gotten as far of the Let's Play as I would have done, to be completely honest with you. And that's simply because some of you back in the day, back in like 2012, where I was doing the Skylanders Giants Let's Play, I was also trying to do other stuff alongside as well, and that didn't 100% help with the Let's Play. I mean, yeah, life is eventful back then too, but at the same time, I did, you know, do other stuff, like other projects per se, alongside that Let's Play too. And as a result, that Let's Play actually became delayed, like, way too much, to a point where I actually can't find that much time for it anymore. And not only that, but the fact that, you know, I was focusing more on other projects alongside really, like, made them more of a priority than the Skylanders Giants Let's Play itself, and I really don't want my Crash Bandicoot Insane Trilogy Let's Play to face the same fate. I really don't want to repeat of the Skylanders Giants Let's Play situation. I mean, yeah, I want to finish that too at some point. I'm not gonna leave a project on this channel unfinished. I'm not gonna leave a project on my YouTube channel, or Twitch channel for that matter, unfinished. Considering, in my eyes, it would look unprofessional. I know some of you may disagree with that, but more power to you if you disagree. Whether you disagree or don't, it really doesn't matter. Like, it's not just about satisfying the, you know, the viewers, it's about satisfying the, it's about whether, it's about, like, getting a mutual, like, let's just say, make things on terms that both the content creator and the viewers can both stipulate towards, like, can agree on, you know, meet halfway. So, like, I do everything on my terms, like, the best way that, like, in the best way in order to contribute to my viewers. But of course, you can't demand for too much. There's a lot of stuff that I have planned potentially, especially for 2019. I plan to do, like, and as a matter of fact, I had a lot of these things planned initially for 2018 as well, but since, you know, I had unboxing videos to do that I wanted to get done before I recorded more parts of my Crash Bandicoot Insane Trilogy Let's Play, that inevitably delayed that. Considering, you know, they have to be out of the way. But yeah, initially I had more plans, but getting my main videos out was a priority, so the unboxing videos and not the Skylanders Giants, the Crash Bandicoot Insane Trilogy Let's Play parts were both a priority in 2018. Okay, I got a gem for this too. But yeah, like I said, it's kind of like a force of habit getting the gems of me, effectively, because, you know, I'm just used to it. Not only that, but there are levels that I can easily get the gem into, so there's that as well. But yeah, as I was saying, pretty much, like the plans that I have for 2019, obviously, they were like initially scrapped plans for 2018, but at the same time, like, they could still potentially happen. It's good that, you know, we're going into 2019, because effectively it's a fresh start. I can go in with like a more, I don't know how to put this, but a more clearer state of mind per se. And that's why I'm also trying to focus a lot on my Crash Bandicoot Insane Trilogy Let's Play, so I can, you know, get it done, get it out of the way, and just not do anything alongside in order to, you know, not cloud my state of mind of, you know, completing the Insane Trilogy Let's Play to how I specifically want to complete it, plus with the things I want to say whenever I get to, like, you know, certain points. So yeah, at some of you may or may not notice that at some points I do actually restrict myself from saying some specific things in certain projects per se, like live streams and stuff. And that's specifically because and that's the reason I've literally just mentioned. Apologies for that, but you know, the season's a bitch at this time of year. But yeah, because of, you know, keeping my content fresh, as it were. In other words, keeping that premium vibe from my Crash Bandicoot Insane Trilogy Let's Play. I just want to maintain a clear state of mind when it comes to finishing off my Let's Play on the AAA Remastered trilogy. Yeah, that's basically it for those plans. And the plans that basically I had initially planned, they were to livestream a plethora of games per se, like multiple games that I initially had planned in order to bring a much bigger variety to my channel, especially games that are not just Crash Bandicoot and stuff. Like, it's so much better to expand the horizon, I can't lie. Like, I can't say I don't agree when people say that, you know, I could do more stuff, because I can. Like, I can do more stuff on this channel. It's just, I really want to focus on this project before I can, you know, move on. Like, I just want to get it done, so then I don't feel like, you know, I don't have a lot on my shoulders. It's just too much. Like, the more you pile on top of yourself, okay, that was fucked up, but yeah, sometimes the more you pile on top of yourself, the worse it gets. You know, the worse, like, the pressure gets. So, like, I really want to keep a clear state of mind here. Yeah, I said I'd be, like, going through this level as fast as I can, but now it doesn't look like it, but say it however you want to call it, but I really give no fucks whatsoever. But yeah, I had plans to livestream so many games from various different franchises on Twitch, along with getting some past events on Twitch out of the way too. But you know, yeah, I'm also prioritizing my Crash Bandicoot Insane Trilogy Let's Play on top of those live streams as well, specifically because, you know, when I'm live streaming, especially like when it comes to live commentary, you know, almost everyone and not a single person is like, you know, always gonna be 100% confident in terms of commentary in the live stream. Of course, people are gonna trip up and shit. But that's not the main concern. it's the fact that, you know, the less you have on your shoulders, like, the less you have in your case, like, the easier the pressure is. Because, like, you're at least gonna get some pressure, but I don't mind minimum pressure. But if it's, like, too much because, you know, you're thinking about other, you know, getting other projects done for your channel, like, that is something that you really don't want to be thinking about when you're doing a live stream. So I'm doing my best to eliminate all of that stress, which would effectively be the best way to go about it. Well, of course it won't 100% go away, because, you know, everyone gets performance anxiety live. There's not a single person in the world who's perfect. Like, for example, people who have tics of coughing and shit, like, that's due to stress. I'm not talking about me personally, but I'm just bringing that up as an example. So, like, yeah, and some people tend to take the piss out of people who do that, which really isn't cool. I mean, what if that person is going through a hard time? And, like, it's not helping if you're just fucking taking the piss out of them, you know? It's just not cool. Just, like, actually enjoy the live stream instead of point out people's faults, you know? And yeah, another thing that I've learned about making videos on YouTube and doing live streams, or just, like, you know, having a presence on the internet in general as a content creator, just, like, genuinely be yourself, you know? Just be yourself. Don't, like, let people who, like, you know, undermine you for saying that, you know, you sound depressed and shit like that. Of course, like, everyone's gonna have certain feelings at a certain stage. That's just natural. You can't change the way people feel. You can't force people to feel a way they don't feel, and expecting someone to have a fake persona of being happy 24/7, like, is asking way too much. That's automatically asking way too much in itself. So, like, for those of you who are expecting too much, just, like, try and tone it down, okay? Like, people who wanna, you know, be true to themselves while they're providing their content, they're doing the best they can. Especially such as myself. But, you know, in a way it's good I'm talking about this stuff, because, you know, it's getting, you know, more clearer opinions out there. Like, no judgment is being clouded. I'm just, like, being 100% honest. Well, I say 100% honest. But some people would just disagree, but, you know, that's just how they are. But anyways, I gotta say, like, I'm actually saying a lot more than I expected to be saying, but, you know, this stuff is actually rolling off the tongue here. And in a way, I'm actually having fun saying this stuff as well, because, you know, it's making me feel better. It's actually, like, lifting a weight off my shoulders, as it were. Like, it's better to not feel like you have the whole world on your shoulders and just, you know, well, not exactly vent, but just, like, open up about how it is to be a content creator. Wow, this son of a bitch nearly knocked me clean off. But he failed to do so. He failed miserably. As I came back and fucking whooped his bitch ass. Like a boss. Man, just imagine. Well, okay, yeah. Okay, the sensitivity obviously hasn't gone away. But, you know, that's just how it is. Yeah, I figured I'd do that. Considering I'm just pacing it out a bit. But yeah, it's so much better to be a genuine content creator with a genuine personality, because, you know, you're actually being yourself. Unless the point of the channel is to create a persona, that's obviously different. But you know, I'm not saying people can't do what they don't want to do, it's just... that's just the way it is. If people either want to be themselves, let them be themselves. You know, I'm cool with that. I'm 100% cool with people being themselves. As long as you're true to yourself, you know. But yeah, I really am trying my best to be 100% honest about all this stuff. Like, as a content creator, like from my personal experience. Like, for those who disagree, obviously don't know what they're talking about because you've never walked in my shoes, so you really can't say anything. You're in no position to judge of my composure. But you know, it's good. I actually feel so much better saying all this stuff. I'm not even like, you know, taking digs at anyone either. Like, I'm just speaking generally. And it's just, you know, giving a positive vibe. And yeah, I didn't do that impressive jump because, you know, I'm just more concentrated on the commentary here. But, you know, I'm still playing well for what it's worth. But yeah, so far, apart from all the stuff that I've discussed, I'm actually having fun. And yeah, I don't think literally everyone would have been here. Well, there was only like 1, 2 or 3 viewers at the time. Like, as I was discussing a lot of important stuff regarding my YouTube channel as well as my Twitch channel. But you know, it is what it is. But yeah, there I go getting all these Wumpa fruit. But you know, that's just me. Yeah, perhaps later on I might, you know, hit them up again on Discord just in case, because I did it a few times just to see, like, to see if they'd pick up on time. Although I've given them plenty of notice, so, and some of them were online, so they have no reason not to see it. Like, one of them even replied, so, like, there goes my answer to that. Well, that was really close. But yeah, some of 2018 I've actually really enjoyed. Like, for the potential hype. Just like every year, 2018 was such a great year for games. And entertainment in general, really. I love the games, the movies, and entertainment in general that 2018 had to offer. Yeah, same with the music as well. Well, it really depends. Like, some of the music was obviously questionable in 2018, but you know how it is. Wait, I don't need to... Well, I did say I was completing this any percent, so... it really doesn't matter. But you know, I gotta say, like... playing up to this point without my controller actually fucking up on me... that is a record considering. You know, considering the previous live stream of how it was executed. I'll just kill myself in the bonus round because, you know, the objective of this is not to complete 100%, so since, you know, I plan to at least play 3 of the games. Whoa, okay, now I died because the physics, because of the spinning momentum. Yeah, that's when it fucks you up. Yeah, I literally could have just executed it like that. I literally could have just executed it like that if it wasn't for that spinning mechanic there. If it wasn't for that spinning momentum mechanic there, I literally could have just executed that level perfectly for an any percent run at least. But you know, whatever happened happened. And yeah, I'll do this the quick way as well. I'll perform some tricks, like spinning these TNT crates in order to kill Ripperoo faster, or defeat Ripperoo faster. Yeah, fuck you, bitch. And that was very piss easy. And it's still hilarious seeing casuals fuck up so much. Ripperoo, okay, the Lost City. Okay, I think I'll at least get the green gem in this level, so I'll be able to skip Castle Machinery. But we'll see how I execute this. Okay. But yeah, it's been a very eventful year, 2018 has. And it's been a crap year at the same time, considering all the personal stuff that's been going on. Like, personal, let's just say like, personal event wise and, you know, in terms of work as well. But apart from that, it's been good, you know. Effectively, it's been the year when I started earning more money since I started working 2 jobs. Then like my old job, you know, the place got closed down. Faced a foreclosure, oh for fuck's sake, you can't. But yeah, basically my old place, my old workplace got closed down and everyone there was made redundant, but it wasn't a loss for me, to be honest, because I already had another job alongside, so that's still like a plus for me. Plus having work in there, like having like the fact that I worked there for 4 years, like especially like from the point where they closed it down. Well, from the point where it officially got closed. You know, like, it really helped me, like, the amount of time I worked there too, effectively, since, you know, if you've been working for every year you work at a place, like, in case you get made redundant for whatever reason, such as the place closing down, like, you get, like, the salary you get is either like, you get like a week for every year basically, so the fact that I've been working there for 4 years, I got a whole month's salary plus bonus, plus basically any unpaid holiday effectively. But you know, that's just how it's been. But yeah, I'm not gonna go into specifics about it, I'm just gonna say that as it is, just to like, you know, give a rough perspective on how my life has been personally. But yeah, apart from that, it's not all been too bad. I mean, yeah, it was a stressful situation. Redundancy is never good, but at least some good has come of it, at the very least. In terms of my situation, well, it was very convenient that I had another job alongside. Now that I'm working full time there, I'm working even more money. Plus, I recently got a pay rise as well, of up to £8 an hour, so that's decent. Like, in terms of, like, earning money, things are certainly looking up for me at the moment. But of course, I do aim for better at the same time. It's decent. It is what it is. I know I didn't need to go here, but you know, I don't know, I'm just used to collecting everything. But that's just the way it is. Okay, yeah, I'm just gonna paste this out just for the sake of convenience. Yeah, but the fact that I died earlier in this level though was bullshit, I gotta say. It was complete and utter bullshit for what it was worth. Okay, well that was fairly decently executed, not gonna lie. I don't have to break all the boxes because it really doesn't matter in the bonus round. But you know, that's just life. Like, shit happens and you act accordingly. Just never give up. Well, that was really close. Effectively, I could have been pushed off that shit there. Thank fuck for that. I was expected to have earned the green gems, so yeah, I can definitely relax after this level now. I can skip castle machinery. Okay, 2 live viewers. Ah, welcome! I didn't see you there in the live stream. Hey, Alicia Ultra Shark, welcome to the live stream, she says. Howdy. A little emoji. Alicia 2 Ripster, I suck at this game, lol. Sonorities, where do you work at? Mr. Destructoid, well, I'm not gonna mention where I work at specifically because that's just something, you know, it's just real life info that I just don't want to share. It's nothing to be ashamed of, it's just keeping everything the way it is. Like, no shame about it. It's just life. But yeah, cheers. But yeah, I'm decent for what it's worth, you know. I've been playing like the original trilogy growing up, so I know how it works. But yeah, thanks for joining the live stream and thanks for the follow as well. The support really does help. Anyways, how has 2018 been for you? Considering this is an early New Year's Eve 2018 live stream that I'm doing. And yeah, like if you really want to see me complete the game 100%, like the original, like watch my previous live stream, it's archived on my YouTube channel. You know, when I'm not live. And yeah, it'd be cool if you stuck around. If you can. But you know, I'll only be live streaming for a few hours. As I've said that, you know, as I've said earlier in the live stream and in the previous live stream that, you know, I'm doing this live stream in order to build up and segue into Abdul V. Whoa, shit! For some reason, the mechanics started getting jerky, but you know, it doesn't matter because this is a clear gem, and technically I don't need these gems if I'm just doing an any % run, so. But yeah. I'm just going here for fun. But yeah, as I was saying, like, I'm doing this, my New Year's Eve live stream for 2018 early, in order to build up and segue into Abdul the Arabic Guy's 24-hour New Year's Eve celebration live stream, which is happening tonight at 8 PM GMT, which is my time zone, and when it hits that time over here, it's officially gonna be New Year's Day. I mean, not New Year's Day, New Year's Eve 2018. For his time zone, the United Arab Emirates. So yeah, it'll officially be New Year's Eve in the United Arab Emirates at that time. And I might give his live stream some airtime as well. Like, at least like 5 minutes or so of additional airtime. in order to, you know, create a smooth transition between mine and his live stream, and to like further promote his live stream in advance. So yeah, well, in a way I'm already promoting his live stream in advance by doing this live stream right now, but you know. But yeah, don't worry Alicia, I'll read your comment in a bit. It's just, you know, focusing on this stuff. I mean, yeah, I do have my phone out too, but having it in like black screen, but having it fade to black screen every now and then doesn't help the situation. Oh yeah, by the way, did you know you can do this? You can walk over small gaps between the planks in the original. It's much easier than a lot of people are making it when they played the original. It was much easier than what they made it for themselves when it came to playing the original. But you know, that's just it. It's just the way it is. And yeah, I know £8 an hour is still effectively not a lot, but it still helps. It's still very decent for my current situation. Yes, I'm in the UK, it's my time zone. 2018 has been a journey, lol. Well, I've seen your channel before, yeah, indeed you have. I have never even finished this game. Crash 2 and 3 are my preferred games, lol. Well, nice to know. Yes, I'm in the UK. Yeah, I'm 5 hours ahead of you, effectively. What was your time zone again? She says, yes, the remastered kinda made this level extra difficult. This level made me rage quit really hard. Yeah, and the AAA remaster, that's no surprise. Of course it's gonna make you rage quit. And yeah, I'm just gonna commit suicide since, whoa. The moment I decide to commit suicide, the hitbox decides to hold me there. On the edge. As if Crash was standing in mid-air. But you know, yeah, they're actually much easier in the original than in the AAA remaster, I gotta say. The bridge levels in general, not just the high road. Yeah, I initially had planned to have a few people in, but you know, it's been 40 minutes since I've been live streaming roughly. Feels like I've been live streaming for longer, but you know, it's probably due to the positive energy that I've sort of, you know, kind of like built within myself just by, you know, opening up about certain like situations. Well, not situations specifically, but opening up as a content creator in general, per se. And just like giving a rough, you know, rough descriptions of some of my real life situations, but that's all I'll ever give in terms of real life situations. I won't go into any details whatsoever, specifically because you know how the internet is. And you know how some people can get, like, never reveal sensitive information. Like, that's literally Internet 101. That's literally like how to use the Internet 101. Never reveal crucial information. But I'm fairly focused on this too, I gotta say, and the fact that you came into the live chat, you know, is actually helping. It's actually keep contributing more to the commentary, which is what I like to see. Like, it's, in all honesty, it's a much better example than my New Year's Day live stream for 2018, for last year, where, you know, only like the bare minimum of people joined. Like when it came to to the successful run while everyone turned up to, like, the attempt where it fucked up. Just because the emulator was being a bitch. But then, of course, I had to assign it to as a window capture instead of a game capture, considering OBS Studio sort of, like, you know, saw it differently. It sort of, like, ran the program differently in comparison to the original OBS, which now people have moved on from, well, a lot of people have moved on from and started using OBS Studio, such as myself. And yeah, the setup for OBS Studio, it has, like, at first it did look complicated, I'm not gonna lie, but, you know, I decided to just take some of my time out and learn the GUI, like the interface and everything, and it just grew on me, like, and I started using OBS Studio. Like, it's fine as soon as you have everything set up. I mean, it's like that with any interface, to be honest. Like, no matter how complicated it looks, you can still adapt and get used to it. But, you know, reading comments and playing a game at the same time is difficult, but of course, I'll try and balance both to the best I can, so yeah, bear with me. To the best you can. Well, okay, yeah, I was very wise jumping into the wall there. As a matter of fact, you know, that's a tactic some people are using, or a strat per se. It's a strat that some people are using in Insane Trilogy, so it's helped them out as much as it's effectively helping me out right now. But yeah, and also surprisingly, I'm actually giving off, like, my own sort of, like, you know, lively sort of, like, atmosphere and, like, atmospheric vibe per se to the live stream, like, as I thought, than I would have with guest commentators, obviously. But of course, with, like, guest commentators is more fun, but they must have had some stuff to do, obviously, in order to not be able to join. But there's still time for them to join. At least, like, 3 hours or so is plenty of time to join within the live stream, so it's still never too late. You know, I'm just glad that, you know, I actually had a lot to say for this live stream. I actually feel like, you know, I want to do this live stream the more I get into it, you know. And plus, like, it's a celebratory moment. Why shouldn't I? I mean, it's almost the end of 2018, people. It's gone so quick. And yeah, I really don't know why I'm still getting all the boxes even though this is any percent, but you know, like I said, like, it's become like a reflex action for me, per se. Okay, that was close. Yeah, I'm gonna wait for this to wear off, just so I can get on top. There we go. Very well executed that was. Yeah, I'm just gonna paste this one out. And that's always fun to do, bounce the iron crate off your head. And yeah, I could jump into there, but I'm not gonna. I just don't feel like doing that at this point. Oh, and it seems as though you've posted some interesting comments there, Alicia. I don't know if, you know, I don't know, like, if I'm gonna bring my phone up, but, you know, I might as well. Oh, that was close. Yeah, I really don't know why I went to the key to the bonus round, but hey, I've successfully done it, so why the fuck not? It's piss easy. Wait, I think I'll bring it up on my phone after I finish the level. Considering, you know, I'm on a good run here, I don't want to fuck this up. Well, at this point, how can I? It's just too easy to fuck up for me now. Then again, emulation can say otherwise, but you know, that's just the way it is. Emulation was never perfected, after all. Like I kept saying in the previous live stream. And if they were all still here, this would have been as eventful as the previous live stream, but you know, it started off really chill, not gonna lie. And it still is, you know, it's calm. Sometimes, yeah, the cycles, you really gotta be careful. You just really gotta sometimes pace it out and wait for the right moment. But you know, that's just the way it is. Yeah, no, that was very well executed. And I wasn't even aiming for 100% either, yet I still get the gem in Sunset Vista. Bear in mind this is the original difficulty as well. Like, you have to break literally every single box without dying after your first checkpoint, and that applies for literally every single level in the original. If you want to get a gem in every level, that goes for both color gems and clear gems. And I'm not going to go into whole hog since this is clearly specifically just an any percent playthrough. Like, I plan to do that for all 3 games, but if not, you know, if not, then it's still been a great live stream regardless. I'll just do as much as I can for what it's worth, like out of all the 3 games. So far it's effectively just been an hour since I started playing the first game, so effectively I could, well, technically 50 minutes, but, well, roughly around 50 minutes, but, yeah, roughly around 50 minutes, but, sorry about the hiccup there, but, yeah, depends how things go for time. So yeah, within an hour I might actually complete Crash 1, but we'll see. I mean, my estimate would be roughly over an hour, you know, given the circumstances that could potentially arise, but, you know, these things you gotta take into account. And yeah, this boss fight has certainly been made much easier. Well, it's certainly easier in the original, but you know, it's only the physics in the AAA remaster that hold you back, that, you know, effectively fuck you over. But you know how it is. Okay. Okay, now I think it's actually viewing everything on my phone, but we'll see. Well, it's not showing much up now, but yeah. Let's see, this level, there are all her comments. The level made me rage really hard. I love the Remastered trilogy though. Yeah, same. I love both. Like, they both bring their own things to the table, potentially. Crash was contemplating LMAO. Yeah, he certainly was. That's good. People enjoy a content creator personality. She also says, I have a boyfriend who's English. He lives just north of London. I'm going back to the UK next month. Lol. Oh, best of luck with that. She says, lol, first rule of the internet, you don't win free money without entering sweepstakes. Don't click on random pop-ups. I use OBS, take your time. Yeah, you gotta pace it out. Then she says, Andy Gavin and Jason Rubin made this game with the intent to frustrate players. Kappa. Lol. Well, in a way that's sort of true. The level design was originally designed around challenge, just so, you know, they can make people fuck up. So like, there's points like that. There are certain points that really are, you know, disconcerting to some people. Like, per se. If that's even the right word to describe that. Qualcomm looks so disproportionate to me. Yeah, not surprised considering he skips leg day. Needs to return to the gym. It looks like that in every game. Yeah, Sonic's ass game. Yeah, that was the code name that they gave. Yeah, people watching this on the YouTube archive would most probably not know what I'm talking about. Considering, you know, they won't be able to see the live chat that I'm actually, you know, that I've been stopping to read out. But, you know, unless I add them in, like, as a source into this, of course, but into OBS Studio, but you know how it is. But yeah, I would usually go down there, but I'm not gonna. Like, the gems really are nothing of note for this, like, session. Yeah, there's a quicker way to go down there. I don't know why I'm stopping to get tournament tokens either. Oh yeah, you get automatically warped to the bonus round. Well, I say warped, but you know, you automatically enter the bonus round as soon as you get all 3 tokens. That's how it was in the original. I know I didn't need to smash the box either, but you know, I just did what I did. Yeah, very wise of me to pace that one out. I took a damage boost, but it doesn't matter. These levels for me personally are very easy, so like, I can just complete them like they're nothing. Like I said, you know, it's just my personal experience. I played these levels so many times to a point where I just know them really well. Wow, that was close. Like, I literally could have lost my grip and fell down there. Well, that would have been, I would have had a much bigger chance of that happening in the AAA remaster now, but thank fuck, this is not the AAA remaster that I'm playing. Wow, you see that? I literally just landed right on the side of that trampoline spring. And yeah, these sound effects are much more realistic as well than in the AAA remaster, instead of just that basic bouncing sound effect. For these trampolines, they're like boom, whereas like go ah. In this one, it's so sick. Well, I say it's sick, but you know, it's just a reflex action to describe stuff. Yeah, yeah. Sometimes I just get a reflex action to describe stuff, and whenever I, you know, run out of things to say, it depends. You know, it's just the way it is. So yeah, it's easy to say what you don't mean out of reflex actions, or to say something you don't mean out of reflex actions anyway. But you know, it is what it is. But yeah, I was meant to say it sounds better and more fitting in comparison to like the stock sound effect that they reused in the AAA remaster. Yeah, I really don't know why my reflex actions keep on holding me back. There's really no point in me going up there, so I'm just gonna keep on going forwards. And wow, yeah, now my controller decides to stop, you know. It actually decides to, you know, stall on registering, like give input lag. And yeah, that glitch of those enemies multiplying whenever you kill them with invincibility. Those spiky enemies multiplying whenever you kill them with invincibility is obviously present in the original. Let's see which other comments said. You skipped leg month. More like leg year or leg decade for that matter. But you know, there was no sessions at the gym for those damn legs, lol. Don't know what gym he went to in that case. He has skinny jeans and legs that belong to a teenage boy. Taking damage of Aku Aku. As a kid, I always used to guess he was saying. I used to think Crash was saying something like, "Oh, not the hit, oh gone," or something along those lines. This game is being very generous to you, lol. No, that's where you're wrong. The emulator is being very, very generous to me. Okay. Because in the original console, like, it's become actually piss easy for me to complete as well as on the emulator, but you know, the emulator, playing games in general on any emulator has its flaws of input lag. But you know, that's just the way it is. Considering, you know, emulators are literally just applications that are trying to imitate the original hardware. You know, they do it to a good level, not gonna lie, for what it's worth, but it is what it is. The game is blessing you with good fortune. Reflex action, lol, yeah, they happen. Even on the remastered, I still cannot do well on Crash 1, but I can play Crash 2 and 3 with no problem, lol. Yeah, no surprise there, Crash 2 and 3 are much easier games. Crash 1 was like the most challenging game out of the three in terms of the platforming, and the original was definitely unforgiving in terms of its inconvenient save system, where you had to use a bonus round to save the game. Or either you had to complete a bonus round to save the game, or you had to earn a collectible within a level, such as a key or a gem. And as you've seen there, I fucked up for absolutely no reason whatsoever. I pressed X and the emulator just did not register my control. And yeah, I'm using like an old PS1/PS2 combined with a PC controller created by the brand Thrustmaster, which I've had for a long time now. So yeah, basically it's a combination of a PS1/PS2 controller plus a PC controller. So like, it pretty much has two connectors, or it has two plugs. And yeah, it doesn't matter that I died, I'm not going for this gem. I only needed the green gem in the Lost City just to skip, you know, just to actually skip the fucking level that I have to play later on, Castle Machinery. That's the level that I have to skip. Okay, yeah. I'm looking at my phone, the comments on my phone while playing the game, and it's just really like disconcerting. Well, not exactly disconcerting, but like it's kind of like giving, you know, it's just sort of like reducing slight concentration on the game per se. But yeah, everybody gets reflex actions. That's just how it is. Yeah, a slight distraction, as it were. I mean, I was thinking of word distraction, but I just didn't want to, like, you know, call it a distraction, considering, you know, it doesn't really 100% sound fair to call it a distraction when, you know, I'm supposed to be reading the live chat anyway. Considering, you know, it's a live stream after all. But, you know, it is what it is. But yeah, it's an easy level still. Well, not exactly an easy level, but it's easier to play in the original, obviously. Because the physics are more forgiving. The only thing unforgiving about the original is its inconvenient save system. And the gem goal objective. That's it. Actually, no, not only that, but like the fact that it doesn't have the bar setting standards as well, like the AAA remaster does. Like, that's also unforgiving about the original, but you know, the original was basically what, you know, obviously the rest of the franchise worked off of in order to, you know, create the new standards. Like, essentially create the new standards, as it were. In order to improve upon, like, what was previously flawed. So yeah, Crash 2 actually made everything so much easier. It fixed everything that was wrong with Crash 1, and then Crash 3 fixed everything that was wrong with Crash 2, and that was the game that actually set the standards. Like, it really set the bar for the standards in a Crash Bandicoot game in general. And to be honest, Crash Bandicoot Wrath of Cortex had literally no standards to set. Like, it had nothing, considering it was a clone of Crash Bandicoot 3 Warped. Like, the standards from Crash 3, they were pretty much like the overall quote-unquote perfected standards, as it were. Considering what now you can actually see, like, the box counter, well, the amount of boxes you need to get within a level out of the boxes. Along with the number of boxes that you've already got, which is something Crash 2 didn't have. That was also applied to the Wrath of Cortex, as well as Crash Bandicoot Insane Trilogy. So yeah, it was effectively a direct clone of Crash 3, but obviously had its own story and levels and design, but that was basically it. But you know, that was like the last proper AAA Crash Bandicoot game that was new with, you know, the traditional standards. And yeah, I really don't need the blue gem. Although I could have easily gotten it, it really doesn't matter for this run. It really doesn't matter. Okay, it's 6 right now, so I have like 2 hours until Abdul starts live streaming. Well, he might live stream a bit later, but you know. Okay, I'm on pinstripe already. Knocked him out. Oh yeah, how am I forgetting that you can hit him 3 times up here? Man, I'm just like commentating too much. Well, I'm not well, at the same time, I'm really focusing well. Well, I just hit him in time as well, considering my reaction on that was quite late. But you know, it's like I said in one of my Let's Play parts of Crash Bandicoot Insane Trilogy, in some situations it's either concentrate or commentate. But you know, or in a way it was easier for me last time as well. In the last livestream, in a way it was easier for me to concentrate too, since like I had guest commentators with me to help me with the commentary, so there's that as well. But you know, it's just the way it is. Okay, the high road. Yeah, I'll read some of the comments too. Emulation or not, the game is practically blessing you to where it has cursed me. To be honest, it's a blessing that I have these skills. It's a blessing that I've even grew up with a franchise. It's a blessing that the franchise even exists. That's the true blessing here. In this situation, that's the true blessing here. It's a blessing it even made a comeback too. Crash just walked off, lol. Crash was like, that emoji. Crash was like, PogChamp. Lol, Crash needs vitamins. Stop falling, Crash. A slight distraction, lol. I think Crash needs some milk, XD. Crash, stop looking over your shoulders. I felt the physics in the game weren't all that good. 7-year-old me didn't enjoy this game. Wrath of Cortex was a carbon copy in my opinion, with a bunch of gimmicks, vehicles, yeah. Effectively that's what it was, a carbon copy of Crash 3. They kinda just threw whatever ideas they could into it, and to me that shows the lack of imagination they had for level design. The water levels were a nightmare. Yeah, they were much worse than they were in Crash 3, and Insane Trilogy did a better job AAA remastering those underwater levels than Wrath of Cortex, to be completely honest. And yeah, it does show like a lack of animation, imagination, not animation. But yeah. Then again, they did want to make another traditional Crash game, at least one more, but still. But it wasn't by Naughty Dog, so of course, like, it would have been much better if they just, decided to experiment with more new stuff instead of just go for a traditional Crash game, because, the concept was already, perfected with Crash 3. If only it didn't have as many vehicular levels, but obviously Crash 3 was experimenting in itself, so like, Crash 3 can actually be let off the hook for that. Crash Bandicoot Wrath of Cortex can't. There's the difference. Like, that's the problem that, some people, that's the thing some people tend to ignore with Crash 3, like, they bitch about how many vehicular levels there are, which, I'm not saying they're wrong on that. I'm not saying, like, having so many vehicular levels is a good thing. Obviously I would have preferred more platforming levels myself, considering that was like the foundation of Crash Bandicoot in general. It was made to be a platformer. That was the concept that they went with, so effectively, like, the platforming levels actually, suited the gameplay much better. Yeah, I really don't need the gem for this crap, considering this is just an any percent run, on any percent playthrough. It would have been so much better if it just tried something new. If it was its own thing, rather than just a Crash 3 clone. But they did what they did. But yeah, as I was saying, Crash 3 was actually... Some people just forget the fact that even though, like, Crash 3 could have had more platforming levels. Oh, fuck off, you cunt. Like, fucking shove up your nose up someone else's asses. Hell, you might as well do it to your own, considering you like sniffing asses so much. Fucking faggot hog. But yeah, anyways, as I was saying, like, yeah, a lot of people who bitch about how Crash Bandicoot 3 Warped had too many vehicular levels really overlooked the fact that Crash Bandicoot 3 Warped in itself was still experimenting, just like Crash 2 was. So like, bitching about Crash 3 for like, trying new things is like bitching at Crash 2 for improving upon everything that was wrong with Crash 1. Crash 3 obviously brought some stuff new to the table, especially not just vehicular levels, but power-ups as well. And some people could argue that the power-ups actually killed the fun, when actually it didn't. It actually gave the gameplay some evolution. So like, and it's also funny how like they give some people shit for bitching about, you know, not being able to accept change, yet those people bitching about Crash Bandicoot 3 Warped having power-ups and saying they quote-unquote killed the gameplay concept, like, is already a massive contradiction on their part. They've only gone and contradicted themselves by saying that. That's an automatic contradiction in itself. It goes without even saying. But you know, some of these things are just not really, you know, brought to the table. Oh hey Dexter, welcome to the live stream. Okay. Let me just read the comments. Then the water levels are a nightmare, yeah. Oh yeah, I've already read that. Rough Cortex just showed some laziness. I'm going to cook something. I'll be lurking here. Okay. Oh, cheers Alicia for sticking around. And hey Dexter W, welcome to the live stream. And I'll see if they wanna, if my guest commentators wanna join, because I've been, you know, commentating by myself so far. But we'll see. Like, if I get no notification or nothing of them joining, or if I don't hear them, then I'll try again within a more substantial amount of time. But yeah, Dexter, what I'm doing for this live stream is that I'm basically aiming to play like all 3 Crash games with any % completion. But the thing is, I plan to finish like either like pretty much in time to when Abdul starts his 24-hour New Year's Eve live stream. But if by any chance I don't finish all 3 games, and just by that time, and at least play them, at least have played all 3 of them to some extent, especially up to that point, then, you know, that's fine. At least I would have played at least all 3 of them. Because, you know, I have to sometimes, even though original plans don't go fully to plan, you know, you just gotta make stipulations sometimes. And yeah, I'm pretty much, by doing this live stream, I'm also like automatically and simultaneously, or simultaneously, however you want to put it, advertising or quote unquote, or promoting, however you want to put it, Abdul the Arabic Guy's 24-hour New Year's Eve special live stream that he has planned at 8 PM GMT, which is when it officially hits New Year's Eve 2018 for the United Arab Emirates time zone, which is where Abdul's at. Fucking cunt. Yeah, well, I gotta say, these physics are better than in the AAA remaster, so thank fuck I'm not playing with those physics right now. For some reason, I'm not trusting these, specifically because of how the emulator is making everything execute. Like, it's not making the cycles execute that well, to be honest. Like, the original PlayStation 1 effectively would have done a better job, but you know, the easiest way to provide, you know, this content is with emulators, so like, I don't have to keep resetting everything up. Yeah, I was gonna jump on there but it didn't make it, but you know, mistiming of the cycle there. Change game you are playing. You are showing as undefined. Well, yeah, that's basically the point. Oh wow, sounds like someone actually joined the livestream now. Okay.
I didn't know that the live stream was actually
Victor.
started because I was actually going to talk about something because I didn't actually mean to like become part of this live stream like that.
Oh,
But anyway, good morning.
Well, I gave plenty of
good
notice,
evening.
but yeah. Anyways, Victor, welcome to the live stream. Now we have him guest commentating. But yeah, you can talk about it after. Like, I've done the live stream, which is like after 8 PM, so it'll be a few hours.
No, I don't think it's anything to like try to keep secret much.
Okay, fair enough then.
It's just about the what happened with YouTube and all that.
Oh yeah, that situation from last night that you had.
We received an email from them this morning, and not a pretty email. Apparently, they're saying that they hit my channel for reused content,
which is retarded.
Even though I've been a partner since 2013, and I've been doing the same thing.
Yep.
Bigger YouTube channels. Even though I've been a partner out there just and actually uploading, you know, clips from games and even though I show out there just
yeah, I'm just trying to listen
you know,
back.
they're in the million subscribers category. And though I show uploading trailers and stuff, right?
Yeah.
Those people, they didn't lose their partnership.
I'm sorry, I was just making sure some people can hear you, like, fine in the live stream. That's why I was just, like, pausing and, like, unmuting the live stream at some points.
I at least sound fine in it, or is it, like, fucking up or something?
No, I think it sounds fine, but I'm just gonna pause, so, like...
Or is it, like, fucking up, okay?
Oh no, that sounds decent. That actually sounds decent for what it's worth.
It sounds fine on my end, and it sounds okay.
Yeah, I was just listening to that sound on the live stream, so yeah, it sounds decent.
But yeah, they're so content on believing that reused content and content ID claims are not the same thing. What it basically means is reused content means that you use copyright content ID claimed videos way too much.
They're contradicting
themselves. Hit your channel because you have so much quote unquote reused content. Sure, don't give me credit for nothing. The best part is they say like examples that are included, right? It says third-party videos stitched together with minimal to no changes. If you've seen any of my videos, they have plenty of changes. Content compiled without a narrative. My videos are parodies, therefore that's the narrative. Put it somewhere else first. My parody dubs are only uploaded to YouTube and there's no other video like it. It just contains things from other videos. That's just messed up.
Yeah, that's literally all it was. You weren't directly copying any of the content. Man, this system's fucked. Like the YouTube partnership program, or the YouTube partner program, as they call it, is fuckery. And the way I died there, just like in the last live stream. Die as I spin the checkpoint. Or fall down the pit as I spin the checkpoint anyway. Oh, come on, you big bitch. Get in there. Yeah, apologies for, like, you know, the mic hissing feedback coming from Victor's end. That's just how it's playing out on Discord right now.
Oh, there was probably some feed coming through before, but I just turned my speakers down.
Yeah. Oh no, I'm
now on the headset complete.
Yeah, I was talking about the mic feed. You know, the hissing sound.
Oh.
That's what I was talking about.
Yeah, there might be like a slight background noise because I have the background noise thing disabled. When I naturally like leave that ticked, significant drop off in my voice quality. It cuts me out every now and then, but you can see if there's any differences. Let me put noise suppression on and see if there's a difference.
Okay. Alicia Ultra Shark says, I'm making pancakes, lol. Oh, that's nice. Oh, what do you know? You know what's funny? Like, if you played, Alicia, if you played Crash of the Titans, you'd know that Crash Bandicoot actually says pancakes. Like, he actually says the word pancakes. It's like the only proper word he ever says. He's like, pancakes! But like, with more emphasis, obviously. Pancakes! But yeah, I recommend you play the game. Yeah, it's from the Mutant series.
Yeah.
But yeah,
It's pretty
Dexter.
fun. It was, you know, it was pretty good fun before they started going back to just doing remasters 24/7.
Yeah.
Those were good times, dude.
Yeah, the times.
How I long to see a game that plays like Skylanders Imaginators.
Yeah. Like, Skylanders Imaginators actually did feel like a direct sequel
Island.
to Crash Bandicoot Mutant, in a way. Well, a sequel slash spin-off, that's what it felt
Okay,
like.
Alicia Ultra Shark says he wasn't, or she wasn't.
Yeah, she
a
wasn't.
big fan of Titans or Mind Over Mutant.
Well, there's still good games for what it's worth. Like,
Yeah,
I'm not sure if you tried them or not, but if you haven't, you know, I recommend you try them. They're still great games. They're like, at least they brought something new to the table. And yeah, Dexter, the reason why I purposely have, like, you know, the game category on this live stream is like undefined is because like I'm playing 3 games in the live stream and just having to switch between them is just pointless. Wow, the controller's fucking up again. But you know, but yeah, Victor, I'm basically playing the original Crash 1, 2 and 3 any percent in this live stream in order to, you know, build up to Abdul's live stream, to Abdul's 24-hour New Year's Eve live stream that he plans to do later on at 8 PM GMT, which is officially New Year's Eve his time. Yeah, and as soon as it hits that, I'll potentially give his live stream some airtime. Either that'll be the cutoff point for this live stream, or I would just give his live stream additional airtime while like still being on air for like roughly 5 or 10 more minutes after 8 PM my time. So yeah, like, it's 6:27 over here right now. It's 6:27 PM over here right now. What time's it for you, Victor? Since you're in like California. California. Then again, that wasn't necessary. The bonus round wasn't necessary anyway. Like it is any percent after all, so you could do it however you want. But yeah, not long until I started playing Crash 2. Yeah, time zone do suck. Wasn't a big fan of Titans or Mind of Mutant. The redesign was all wrong to me, lol. Yeah, a lot of people had issues with that. Tribal tattoos on Crash, no. Time zones suck, lol. Actually, they didn't look bad at all. But then again, everyone has their different opinions, but you know. Well, what's sick about those tattoos is that in the Xbox 360 version, when you jack a mutant, they actually light up. And yes, I will be taking with green.
That was
gem
actually
puff.
pretty cool. I mean, the designs could be worse. I mean, have you seen Boom Bang?
Yeah, those designs are far worse.
Have you seen Wrath for Cortex? You see how shit that game looks? Twinsanity? You see how far away Twinsanity freaking strayed away from the designs of the characters. And I don't want to hear that game looks good. It looks like dog shit. Game looks like dog shit.
It wasn't perfected, you know.
Probably the only safe person in that game
It wasn't
is Dr.
completed,
Cortex.
for that matter.
Wasn't even completed, but even from a design aesthetic, everything was just changed for the worse. For example, Crash's mohawk just stood up and was brown instead of the typical red high color.
Yeah, time
Black
zones
instead
do
of the
suck.
typical color that they were supposed to be.
Yeah.
His belly button fucking disappears, and he just looks like a skinny ass string bean that smiles all the time.
Yeah, he was smiling his ass off into insanity.
Glass.
Crash to Insanity
Freaking
was like, gave him a very
fingers instead of the
goofy look.
usual 4. Like, they fucked up bad.
Still a great game though, but you know.
Crash isn't supposed to have 5 fingers, he's supposed to have 4 fingers. This out though.
Yeah, time zones do
Nobody
suck.
calls how Tiny looks so fucked up, like how he has these string bean ass legs and ultra big muscles. No proportions were like this, but in Twinsanity it's ridiculous, and they fucked up on his fucking species too. He's supposed to be a tiger, not a goddamn thylacine. I don't know why Traveler's Tales has such a hard-on for his prototype. And the thing that makes it worse is, as a result of this, he has no tail. No tail. What the fuck? But to make him match the thylacine, they changed his colors from orange to yellow. Has a Christmas reindeer nose for some reason. And his proportions is just all screwed up. He looks horrible in it. Like, no teeth at all. There's people who have actually studied his model. He has no teeth.
Fucking hell. But yeah,
Rue looks fine. Dingo Dow looks alright. There's a few characters that look alright. But probably the worst in
why is it so
Twinsanity
badly timed?
has to... Brio. Brio is the worst design in the game. His skin color is so fucked up. His textures are so washed out. Here. Like, Brio looks like complete in Twinsanity. He looks so bad. And nobody's made fun of it. Another character that looks shit is, it has like some putrid yellow color to his skin that just makes him very unpleasant to look at. I'd rather have him be all white than have him look like that. It looks like somebody threw up all over him.
I think Discord censored you when you said he looks like complete something.
What complete shit?
Yeah. But,
It
yeah.
didn't censor me again, did it?
No, it didn't censor you this time. Thank fuck for that.
I'm just saying, man, like, you know, Twinsanity, like, looks like shit. Nobody talks about that game.
Or censor
And
call.
the game plays like shit too, but nobody tries to call that game out just because it plays like they think it plays like the original. But trust me, Twinsanity plays nothing like the originals.
But yeah, as you can see, I've
Played the
glitched
last
over
best
100
Crash game.
lives.
I refuse to accept that factually.
Now I'm back down.
In old Crash games, when you ran up to an enemy and you spun them,
Fucking
fly off in the
dick, I
distance
didn't.
and ricochet into items and other enemies. In Twinsanity,
I
it
did
does
not
happen.
fucking die because of shitty animation. You fucking kidding me?
Yeah, I saw that. You tried? Did you at least try to like loop around them? Like
Yeah.
Insane?
Yeah, it's a bitch. It's not hard
Probably
to loop
harder to
around
do in
them,
the
it's just retarded. Oh fuck. That was close.
Yeah, I would say just deal with it.
Wow. It didn't even want to go forward when I wanted to. Like, as soon as the gate was clear. As soon as the path was clear of electricity. Couldn't even go forwards. And yeah, that was a joke for where I got electrocuted by that lab assistant, but you know. Well, I was considerably lucky. I was considerably lucky there. Given the fact that I had input lag. But you know. 6 live viewers, nice to know. And yeah, I have 116 followers now, people, on Twitch. Yeah, thanks to following newcomers. Or thanks for following newcomers. I was meant to say. Thanks to following. Great Hall, okay. anyways, off to fight Dr. Neo Cortex in Crash 1. And then we head straight into Crash Bandicoot 2 Cortex Strikes Back. But like, I only have an hour and a half, roughly, until Abdul starts live streaming. So yeah, I'll play as much as I can. Well, considering Crash 2 is a much easier game than Crash 1, of course, it's gonna be, what you call it? Of course, I expect it to be much easier, and less of a problem. I don't know, it might take less time. It depends on how the emulator executes it, but you know. This 2-in-1 PS2 slash PS1 or PS1 slash PS2 and PC controller. Yeah, no. Anything's possible with the emulator. I don't know why I jumped out of the way on that one, shit. So easy. Okay, I've beaten Dr. Neo Cortex, and the credits aren't very long. But yeah, anyways, it's 80% complete. Who voiced Cortex in this game? I know it isn't Clancy Brown. Yeah, it's not Clancy Brown, it's Brendan O'Brien, who voiced Cortex in the original Crash 1. Yeah, Clancy Brown didn't start voicing Cortex until the original Crash Bandicoot 2 Cortex Strikes Back. But then Lex Lang took over.
I think you should stop lying to them. The person who voiced him in that game was me. I'm just kidding.
Yeah, totally, it was Victor. It was Voice Legend.
They lied, they just stuck another person's name on.
Yeah, they just put the wrong name on the cover, the wrong name on the label, the wrong name in the credits. A long name, what the fuck did I get long from? But yeah. Let me hear your Cortex voice, Kappa.
This Bandicoot will be my general, and he will lead my Cortex commandos to world domination. And I shall reign triumphant! We are closer than ever before! Quickly! Into the vortex!
A voice legend and his epic vocals. His epic impressions. Voice characterization, Brendan O'Brien. Wrong. Voice Victor Yates. In memory of Min Kim. Yeah, this is a fairly short credit scene, so... Okay, so that's effectively Crash 1 complete. Now moving on to Crash 2. Just gotta change the ISO. Enregistrez militaire. Alright, perfect transition into the second game. Yeah, I don't know if anyone else is gonna join. I know Scorpio's online, but I'm not sure if he's actually gonna join. Like, the Badger show was online earlier, but I don't know about... But Eric Crash hasn't been online. From what I've seen, but you know. At least you made it. Even though you unintentionally made it, but you know, you still made it. But anyway, starting off with the second game, people. A much easier game in the franchise. Hopefully we can complete this quicker than the first game. Don't know how long it's gonna take, but we'll see.
2. Cortex Strikes Back. Press start to begin.
And yeah, I think I'm gonna skip the opening cutscene as well. I don't know why it's not skipping. Okay, it took its time. Yeah, because the intro level is nothing of note, so yeah. And of course I'll be skipping the, you know, the warp room cutscenes as well, the in-game cutscenes. Just to play the game. And yeah, any gems I get will be by accident at the very least, but you know, Crash 2 is a very calm game. A very simplistic game in the franchise. And yeah, hell, at this rate I might as well be getting a blue gem, considering how easy it is to go through without smashing all the boxes, so might as well do that at the very least for this any percent playthrough. Yeah, slide spinning is faster. Man, all these strats, they're so piss easy. By the way, the games that Abdul is going to be live streaming are Crash Bandicoot Insane Trilogy, Spyro Reignited Trilogy, and the original Crash Team Racing with a split controller concept that is being initiated through Parsec, which is a program that's kind of like TeamViewer in a way, where, you know, it allows others to have remote access to your desktop. So yeah, basically Abdul will have a control of one side, or one portion of a controller at least, or I can skip these dances too because they're nothing of note. But yeah, Abdul will effectively, in that concept, in that scenario, Abdul will have the control of one portion of a controller, while Alex, aka Stardust Nova, presumably, who might be the one he's actually doing the concept with, would be playing, would be using the other portion of a controller by assigning his controllers from his buttons to that portion of a controller, depending on what happens. Okay, it wasn't going up because I wasn't actually, you know, directly in the center. I think that's probably why in Insane Trilogy they made, you know, Crash and Coco automatically hop to the center whenever you go up those platforms. I think I might get this red gem for fun, cause you know you can never 100% directly get yourself in the middle, but it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Although in a way it is helpful, but at the same time not for time trials, cause when it came to time trials that actually took the piss. Like, it actually wasted like effectively a few milliseconds of time.
This is like,
I know it's not a
clearly
lot,
the
but
best one out of
still.
the classics. the classic Crash games. This one was the best.
Yeah, so like a lot of people in that Crash 2 bandwagon would say, but Crash is great. Crash 2 is amazing.
Yeah, it's rightfully pinned as the best classic Crash game because like
Yeah, it's how that
it expanded on everything that 1 didn't. 3 expanded far too much, like they added too much variety to the point where it lost its identity as a platformer. Like, it was still a very fun game. I'm not gonna lie and say it wasn't. It wasn't as cool as Crash 2.
Oh yeah. Well then again, like, opinions are subjective, but true. Like, it's true that it could have had much more platforming levels. I can't say I don't agree with that. But you know, the way it expanded, it's like, at least like it experimented a lot. It was just trying a lot of new things as a platformer, especially since, you know, kind of like it's what they were expected of for a third game. Like, at least, you know, it had something to evolve off of. And I died for no reason. But you know, it doesn't matter.
Ooh, Bubsy just put something up on Twitter about the new game that's going to be coming.
I have a new Bubsy game that's coming out. Can't wait. Bubsy
That game looks
Strikes
like it's
Back
going to be
is
amazing. I can't wait.
I
to
keep
play
on
it.
dying there for some weird reason. It's not registering my jump after the slide, which is so fucking retarded.
Hey guys.
Hey man. It's Scorpios, welcome to the live stream.
Thank you.
But yeah, basically in this live stream I'm actually playing all 3 games any percent. I've just beat Crash 1 any percent, now I'm playing Crash 2 any percent in this live stream.
Okay.
But yeah, I plan to play at least as much as I can of the 3 games
Did
before
you
Abdul
get
starts his
around to
live
seeing my
stream,
stream?
as I mentioned earlier, and also in the last live stream as well.
Oh, of course. Damn.
Well, I have equal respect for 2 and 3 personally, so I'd say they're both the best. That's just my opinion.
I kind of do like more of a categorized thing, since it's like, you know, 3 levels of generations of Crash Bandicoot. There's like the PS2 era and the 360 era. That's how I see it. Out of the PlayStation era, Crash 2 is the best, and out of the PlayStation 2 era, Nitro Kart, I would say like Nitro Kart or probably Tag Team Racing is the best.
Why isn't he jumping?
Say that out of the 360 era, Mind Over Mutant was the best. Damn, you didn't even make that jump. What happened?
I know, right? The controller likes to be retarded.
I was like, what the fuck?
This controller does get sticky and shit sometimes, so yeah. And I think I might need to change controller. Oh yeah, that too. Input the lag was part of the equation. Input the lag! But no, Crash 2 is a... Wow, I was gonna say Crash 2 is a much more forgiving game until I fucking fell down that pit there. Shit.
You were saying?
Yeah, the game was like, you were saying?
Excuse me whilst I push you down the hill.
Excuse me while I make you commit suicide for your efforts.
It's only it's worth every penny.
It's what I'm paid to do, don't judge me.
Judgments shall not be judged unless they shall be judged in one side.
But yeah. Basically, like, much earlier in the live stream I was effectively talking about plans for my channel and stuff. Especially in terms of my Crash Bandicoot Insane Trilogy Let's Play and how, like, I've been prioritizing everything. It's kind of like that. But yeah, for 2019, there were a lot of plans were to do with live streaming games, especially games that I had planned for 2018. Well, to live stream in 2018, which of course, effectively, it didn't come to that. Those plans went south, specifically because I ended up having to, well, deciding to have to prioritize, like, my actual videos on YouTube over the live stream, since, you know, live streams, they can just be done at any time, whereas, you know, YouTube videos, obviously, they require more work, they require editing in the background, whereas live streaming, you can just live stream right off the bat as soon as you have, like, all the mechanics set up. You're all good to go.
Yeah.
Like, that's why I just want to get those out the way, so then I can just relax afterwards and just live stream like a plethora of games. Like, after my Crash Bandicoot Insane Trilogy Let's Play is over, and no, I won't be Let's Playing Spyro Reignited Trilogy, nor will I be Let's Playing Crash Team Racing Nitro Fueled. Those will effectively be like live stream series per se, but they won't be done straight away. Well, hopefully I get my Crash Bandicoot Insane Trilogy Let's Play done before Crash Team Racing Nitro Fueled comes out. Therefore, like, you know, I can actually potentially do a Crash Team Racing Nitro Fueled live stream series, potentially to a more convenient time, like actually closer to release, and not feel like, you know, any added pressure from still, like, you know, thinking about having to complete my Let's Play on Crash Bandicoot Insane Trilogy for the PS4. But yeah, I plan to livestream every version of Crash Bandicoot Insane Trilogy as well, since I own all the versions, and I own both versions of Spyro Reignited Trilogy, PS4 and Xbox One version, and I've also pre-ordered all 3 versions, the PS4 version, the Xbox One version, and the Nintendo Switch version of Crash Team Racing Nitro Fueled, so potentially I'll livestream all 3 versions of that game as well, and hopefully a PC port of that comes out within the following year.
Yeah.
But we'll see what happens. I hope a PC port comes out. Crash Bandicoot Insane Trilogy got one, so I don't see why Crash Team Racing Nitro Fueled or Spyro Reignited Trilogy shouldn't get one.
Exactly. They should all get like their own. Been trying to download this fucking PS2 ROM for ages, and it's still working.
You're trying to emulate
Wait,
PS2
what game?
games now.
Oh, I've got an emulator for it, sorted, you know.
Oh yeah, you got
it just
sorted,
seems
but
like
you know.
the site that I'm downloading it from, it's like, when you click download, it says downloading for on my computer, I can see clearly any fucking downloading.
Wait, let me
It
see
just
if I
sits there
can...
going, it's ROM Hustler.
Hey, but I was trying to ask you, Scorpius, what game are you trying to download?
Oh, Sun Hill 2 from PlayStation.
There you go. I've turned up your volume.
Are you getting it from ROM Hustler?
Yeah, there's like 2 versions, because there was like 2 US versions. That might be it.
Okay, well, yeah. Sometimes the website likes to be funky, so you have to keep trying it again and again and again.
Oh hey Nick,
alright.
welcome to the live stream.
I'll keep doing as you say, and hopefully it'll work.
Nick Xperia 99.
Yeah, I have the same
aka
problem sometimes.
Blue
It's a
99.
server issue.
Welcome to the live stream. But yeah, by the way, Connor, I've turned up the volume on your Discord. Well, on your end of the Discord
Okay.
call. Yeah, so now you're much more audible.
Was I quiet than the last time?
Well, you weren't really
Yeah.
quiet last time, but like earlier on in the live stream before I turned your volume up, well, your input volume up,
Yeah.
you sounded fairly quiet. But I was still able to hear you. But now you sound
okay.
so much better.
Cool. That's much better. Yeah, it's good when you can actually like go to Discord and sort that out, because like sometimes like before I didn't even know how to sort that out, and then I just realized through Discord you can do that.
Yeah.
So I got my cat on me, so
That's okay.
I'm kind of stuck. I can't use the keyboard now. I'm like, fuck you, cat. Damn it. To move the mic out
Oh
of the-
shit, I literally could have made it past that if I didn't fall down that fucking pit. Fuck that shit.
It's like opening loads of windows just to get this fucking thing down. Oh. I'm gonna be trying for ages, I'd say, but I don't mind.
But yeah, also like earlier when you two weren't here in the live stream, I was also kind of like opening up as a comment, well not a comment, but I was actually opening up as a content creator per se, on like how it's like better to be yourself and stuff, and not like create a fake online persona, just like be genuine to your viewers and shit. You know how it is.
So I am. I'm literally.
Yeah,
I can
because
be brutally
realistically,
honest.
no
Like,
one.
as well, like,
Yeah, because literally, no one can be. Realistically, no one can be happy 24/7. Like, I'd rather like, you know, be true to my viewers, be honest, you know, instead of just like try and be this perfect, this quote unquote perfect person that everyone wants me to be. Well, not everyone. I'm not gonna generalize that much, but like, let's just say like a certain portion of people would want a content creator to be. That's a better way to put it. Wow, okay, that was fucked up.
just now.
But yeah, anyways, since this is a New Year's Eve special live stream for 2018, how has 2018 as a year been for you? Apart from the obvious facts.
Oh, yeah. Apart from the obvious facts, there's been lots of ups and downs for me in 2018. It's been a really rough ride, but towards the end of it, it's been absolutely fucking awesome, so I guess it's like a meh kind of year.
It's been like a mixture
For
of a
me,
year.
on the most part, I feel like from an emotional standpoint, it's been great, but in December, like December is just, this is the worst December I've ever had, but this is the best year I've ever had. I swear this year leaves me so fucking mixed.
December is fine. The rest of the year was
On the
absolutely
other half of things, I'm glad that I'm emotionally stable this year and not much, bad things happen. On the negative side, when it comes to YouTube, it's been the absolute worst year yet. So many angry moments with YouTube this year. Beginning from the Logan Paul situation and everything else. It's been a nightmare.
Yeah, it's fucked up.
That, and then throw on top of that the loss of a friend that I had that passed away on the 23rd. While I was angry about YouTube, I didn't even know this until Christmas itself. The worst Christmas I've ever had.
It must be terrible.
Yeah,
man.
but you can't be too
As
hard
far
on
as
yourself.
a year
man.
ago,
You couldn't have
I've
done
had
that.
fun with the year. I didn't really accomplish my goals, but I did have fun with it.
I'd say
Just
like
hope that 2019 is more fun.
same here. I'd say I'm more or less along the same lines as you, Victor. But I wouldn't say like for me personally that I didn't achieve my goals. I'd say like yeah, I've achieved a fair portion of my goals, but obviously some things I wish I could have done so much more. Wish I could have done so much better, and I wish I could have achieved more, but certain circumstances had to arise, and life got very eventful at certain points, which resulted things being how it turned out in this reality.
Yeah.
That's effectively how it's been
funny.
for me.
I think, like, whilst how I met you two was one, I think I met Voice Legend through Badger. Badger was like streaming, and then I
met a whole bunch of people through Badger.
Yeah.
And then like Cool Pro, I think he came to the stream when I was playing Apes Odyssey, and I was absolutely raging at the fucking game. Oh my god. That
Actually,
game
yeah, I
drives
think
me
that's
nuts.
how I actually met you. I don't know. It's been a long time. And then like, what's funny? Like, I haven't seen you well, I didn't know you well like that, obviously, because we just met. But I think I getting to know you better as soon as you started joining Victor's live streams, as in like guest commentating in them. Because like I already knew Victor
That
really
was
well
largely
previously.
with the Tomb Raider stuff because I had no idea what I was doing in Tomb Raider.
Lol.
That was fun though. That was fun.
Yeah, it was hilarious seeing all that shit happen, not gonna lie.
No, don't jump in the. Oh, how did you survive that spike fall? Honestly, like several times that has happened. Like it's just like
It's happened several times. I don't know how it happened. Usually, we're places where people would die. I just fought in between a spike.
jumped into a spike pit and lived.
Okay, I'm gonna get 10 lives off this polar. And yeah, by the way, yeah,
Funny thing is that you attempted to kill her in the first place as well after you saved it.
and there we go. 10 lives
Still
out of
have to
that
finish
polar.
the second one.
Second Tomb Raider or second Crash game? I'm confused.
Second Tomb Raider.
I was gonna say, Crash 2's piss easy.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah,
I definitely think, right, in terms of difficulty, I think Crash 1 is probably harder than the other two.
dude, Crash 2 is a walk in the
Yes.
park, especially to complete 100%. Like hell, like even though you're not seeing me complete this
100% is
100%,
way easier
I'm doing
than
this
Crash 1
perfect.
100%.
Well,
Great.
as you can see, I'm not doing this perfectly. I'm going for any percent
Yeah,
on
yeah.
purpose. Like, that's just the purpose of a live stream, and that's
It's
it.
like casual, like casual playthrough, pretty much, like, you know.
Yeah.
Which sometimes I can prefer because I just want to relax and play the game.
Yeah, it's got a more of a chill vibe than like a 100% completion goal, which I had for
Exactly.
Crash 1. Although it was still fun, not gonna lie. Well, I actually slid over that pit there. And that was a big ass pit too.
I tried to do that with the first installment of Rayman on the PlayStation 1. I can tell you, I got as far as like Blue Mountains, and I just like threw out the towel. Fuck this shit. I can't do it anymore.
But yeah, Rayman 1 is punishing, but I have completed it multiple times still. I've just persisted at it myself. Especially since I loved the game. I still love it, it's an amazing franchise. Like, it's one of the franchises that, you know, actually made the PlayStation what it was, even though it wasn't originally a PlayStation franchise to begin with.
Yeah. I like the, you know, on the computers you can do like level maker. I love that.
Oh yeah, Rayman Gold, Rayman Designer, Rayman's World. Yeah, that game has like 3 names. No, it actually does. I own the Rayman Gold version, which is the UK edition.
I like watching when Classic does his made levels because it's just like they seem to look really tough.
Yeah.
Like, because I'm like, oh, okay, I can't do that, but okay, your challenge is accepted.
I remember creating like my own levels in Rayman Gold, and it was fun. I think like the most levels that I've created was in like the cake level section, because, or in Candy Chateau, if you wanna like, you know, label it as, you know, the name of the world, but you know how it is. Because like I pretty much had a preference to them. Because like they looked fun in terms of level design. Plus like I remember in Rayman Jr. they had like they automatically introduced the super helicopter power like in those levels, whereas in the original Rayman 1 the super helicopter power was introduced to you by having to collect the super helicopter vial within the Blue Mountains in Mr. Stone's Peaks, like the very first phase of the Mr. Stone's Peaks level. Which is like I think it's 2 or 3 phases before you actually fight Mr. Stone.
Yeah, because there's that one where you have to like fly through the little maze with the spikes.
Yeah.
And there's one where you've got...
That was actually a really fun level in my opinion.
Oh yeah, and then I think there's like the waterfall that follows you down. The water is following you downwards, and you have to fly downwards or something. Or upwards, I can't remember.
Yeah.
It might be going upwards, I can't remember. You have to use the fly anyway, and you've got like, what you call, those fucking spikes falling on the top of you, and you have to move out of the way.
Shit, that was close.
My cat will not leave my
I lost an Akaku mask, so no, that wasn't really close, but you know, it doesn't matter. And I died for no reason.
Like before, I try to make my life easier. Do you know, from the way I usually try to do the first level in Crash 1, right, to get all the boxes, as I usually try to do I try and make it easier for myself, but I'll probably make it the hardest way possible. So, do you know how you can get like all 3 Akaku masks in that one level? I can get 2 of them, and I saved the last one.
Victor. But yeah, you were saying, Connor? Because Victor just said he had to be right back.
Oh, just take your time there, Victor. On the first Crash level, to get all the boxes, I get as far as the second Aku mask. Get all the boxes there, kill everything in my way. Hit the exclamation box. Go backwards, carefully, not hitting the hole, and eliminate the other turtle on the side, and then go back to get the final mask. Run like merry hell, and when you run over the bridge of boxes that have been made up by the exclamation mark, the invulnerability seems to like smash the boxes regardless, and then I go over to the last box while they exit, and that's it. That's that level done. But it's a pain. It can be a painful process to set it up, but it's worth it when you get it all set.
Yeah, it really is. Okay, so it's like 7 PM right now, so basically an hour till Abdul starts his live stream.
I mean, I've got a live stream to start as well, but like I'll be like, do you know what? I'll probably be in both of them at the same time.
Simultaneous live streaming, so it's like double the promotion.
Pretty much, yeah. What I'll do is, I can put his link through the chat as well when people
live streaming, bitch. Yeah, like simultaneous raid. That's simultaneous raid, bitch. We got that live stream raid. Fucking Shimata's no match for me.
Nope.
I think I should like sit back more because I really don't want my commentary to clip that much, because I've noticed that it's been clipping quite a bit too. It's not like a massive problem, it's just like a minor observation that I've picked up on. I can see how that can be off-putting to some people, because some people are very picky about audio quality as well, so I try and compensate like to the best I can. Like right now I'm actually not that close to my mic right now.
Yeah, mine I can't help because I have to be right at the keyboard, and I've got a mic that like descends.
You see, that's the
just
reason why
me.
I'm usually close to my mic. But you know.
Yeah. I keep it like below me, so like just in case for people are just like, oh, it's a bit lower or something. Right.
Well, my mic is like in front of me. It's like inside of a drawer. Well, it's sitting in a drawer, per se.
Yeah.
This boss is so easy, lol. I know, right? Like every fucking boss in Crash 2 is easy, Nick. Like, tell me the fuck about it. Hell, every level in Crash 2 is easy. Hell, you can even say the fucking bosses are easier than the levels. Like, the difficulty in Crash 2 is just laughably easy. Like, I can just complete the shit piss easily 100% if I wanted to. Hell, like, you can literally see me do that in my Crash Bandicoot Insane Trilogy Let's Play. Like, I literally binge recorded 5 parts in one day, completing the AAA remastered build of Crash Bandicoot 2 Cortex Strikes Back 100% in one day. It's that easy.
I like games that, like, you know, that you've played quite a bit of, right? And no matter how many times you stop playing them, you can still remember where everything is. Like, say, like if you were to stop playing Crash for a week, you probably still know where the fuck everything is and everything. It's like, damn. Same with me with a few games, and I'm just like, I literally just go and then some people just go, I want you to play a different game now. So, yeah, but I could do this flawlessly. Can you not see what I'm trying to achieve for you here?
I know, right? It's like, you know, they fail to see the potential. Like, bitch, please be supportive.
Yeah.
Like, you wanna see content. Like, you actually want to see content from us. Like, be supportive of all the content we provide, not just the content you specifically want to see. You know.
Exactly. I don't mind people who want to see like if they've been supporting and they suggest something, it's like, oh, why don't you play this? This should be kind of cool. It's like, yeah, awesome. You make a suggestion, I'll fucking play that game.
Indeed, Nick. Pound
that shit.
Pound that motherfucking shit.
Salute.
Yo, bitch ass. Yo, bitch ass just got pounded. Okay, come on, Crash. Don't fuck up on me now. Yeah, it doesn't matter that I done a VLO gen. It's not 100% completion playthrough, so it is what it is. You know, fuck it. I'm taking damage boosts too. Why the fuck not? Like, it's not like I'm going for any of these goals.
Ah, fuck it.
Dude, I'm literally skipping every single fucking bonus round in the game. Because, like, literally, like, it's not even necessary for this goal. Even though I like doing the bonus rounds, like, still.
Well, see you later, cat. Bitch.
Fucking die, you big bitch. There you go. Took his
I mean,
time.
if you want to get rid of me that easy, then okay. See you later.
I know, right? Fuck off, don't you dare ignite that gun. De-ignite,
Try not to.
piece of shit. Really, come on. There we go.
Trying to get more people to vote in this fucking poll that I've got on Twitter, so that people, so I don't have to play a certain game that I don't want to. Kind of brought it upon myself, like, but come on, people.
Yeah, because
Vote
it's
for the
like
other
so
game.
much better to plan out what you're gonna do beforehand instead of expecting the audience. But you know, that's an interactive way to do it. I'm not gonna lie. Like you get points for interactivity.
I mean, I don't normally do these polls all the time, but like, I'm just like, yeah, fuck it, let's see. So I had Simon the Sorcerer, Command & Conquer, and Civilization 5, or a surprise game. So, literally, they'll be either happy about it, or very pissed off about it. It's like, well, I did say.
I don't know how the fuck that was even possible, but okay.
Have you ever once, like, accidentally, like, you know, if you're on Twitter or something and you've, like, done a poll or something in the status on Twitter or something, have you ever added, like, or, you know, added a celebrity by mistake and you're like, oh, fuck, you've already sent it.
I've never
Have you
done
ever
that
gotten a
myself,
response?
but like, it's easy to like make typos and fucking tweets.
Yeah.
Every time that happens, I always, like, tend to, you know, copy and paste, take it down, amend it, and repost.
Yeah.
That's just
Like,
me.
I've once, like, tweeted at them before, just to see if they would react. Like, if I was to do, like, a live stream. And I've gotten people from, like, not out of, like, what's it called? Out of tagging them, but, like, out of nowhere. Like, there'll be people, there's, like, a couple of people, like, are verified, and they'll just be like, hey, this game's cool. Like, loads of other people will recognize them, but I fucking won't, like. So I'm just like, hey, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. For like 10 other people in with it, like loads of
For
other
some
people. I was
reason,
like,
he
fuck,
doesn't want to
jeez.
jump. But yeah, I get what you mean.
Yeah, I see that. It's like that pillbox effect again.
It's the fucking input lag, or the lag, per se.
I think it's the emulator.
It's definitely the
Like-
emulator.
Because, like, with the game, there's, like, as you said, you had the input lag. It's, you know, you would be there if it was the console version, because you'd be there in a split second. But
Yeah.
I think if it was possibly your own uploaded version
I'm
of
not
the
even
game
going
through
to
emulator,
the fucking war. I'm not going to the secret warp room either.
oh,
I just clicked that you're posting in the live chat as well. Okay. Level 14 Road to Ruin. But yeah, like, there were moments in the previous live stream where it took literally a whole second for the game to register that I was going forward right after I was, like, pressing forward. Or a whole second, or even, like, just half a whole second. So yeah, basically a split second. I know I didn't have to do that, but hey. It's too...
I felt like it.
Yeah, I just felt like doing it. That's just how it is. But like, I could easily go back, but you know, this isn't any % live stream, so like, it's not really a live stream to be flexing too hard, so it is what it is. shit, that was close. I could easily go to this death path, but I cannot be fucked to go here. And as soon as I say that, I die, but that was okay, because I wasn't planning on going to the death path anyway. So I give no fucks whatsoever. This game is still too easy, even to complete any percent. 100%, man. It's too easy, man. It is a lot of fun playing this game, regardless. Like, it's very fun to complete 100%. Like,
Yeah.
the adventure it offers and stuff. And like, not only that, but the way you progress through it, it's actually very, I'd say, like, straightforward, but at the same time, it isn't, because of, you know, the amount of times that you have to backtrack. But even the backtracking, like, it transitions quite smoothly in a way. In Crush 2.
Yeah. Transition is
Then
quite...
again, like, that was like the foundation of Crush 2. Was a very simplistic game.
Yeah.
It was a walk in the park.
I think I'd say they were trying to make it a little easier, more kid-friendly, because the first one was like... It was okay, but kids couldn't get past fucking the first island. They're screwed, like, you know?
Yeah, the reason why Crush 2 was like so easy is because they wanted to make up for the fact that Crush 1, the original Crush 1, was just very unforgiving in terms of difficulty and everything.
It was largely that way to begin with, just because, you know, like, it was their first outing. They didn't know how to program a 3D platform game. So
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's
It's a shame
to learn from it.
Oh yeah, they needed
Shame
to
about the
learn from
levels
it,
they got.
but you know,
Yeah.
well,
So
I would have
by
liked
the
to
second game came, they probably already had the template laid out. Like, okay, this is what worked and this is what didn't.
I know, but to be honest,
Would've
some of
loved to
these
see
things are
that
common
finished level.
sense too. I mean, I know like that was when 3D games are starting out too, but at the same time, you know, I'm not sure if they even took convenience like 100% into account in Crush 1, because like you can tell they didn't when it comes to Crush, like the original Crush 1. I mean, having to use a bonus round just to be able to save the game, that is a joke.
Yeah.
So that you can tell Crush 2 was designed more around the convenience. So like Crush 2 was, the foundation of Crush 2 was, you know, in terms of difficulty, to make up for the unforgiving challenge that the original Crush 1 offered. But you know, to me personally, like, I find them easy now, so it's not really anything for me personally to make a big deal out of. Well, I nearly ran into that TNT crate there, and I clipped some part of that platform there. Well, not platform, but like level geometry at the top, per se. Yeah, I keep catching the top somewhere. I don't know, sometimes it's like a force of habit for me personally, but you know. Just because it's fun to do. Fuck's sake. I mean, this is easy as well.
Well, landing up there by accident?
Yeah. Well, I literally like skipped the whole pit there. Just by like, you know, clipping the level geometry at the top. Sick moves to pull off. And no, I'm not actually seeing the
That you could
secret
never
wall
pull off
here
anything
either.
ever in life.
Yeah, actually, you can do some tactics. You can do some of those in Insane Trilogy, but they're not as effective. That's the problem. Just because of the
You just
physics.
slip right off.
Yeah, you slip right off like a little bitch because of the pill-shaped hitboxes. It's a massive inconvenience in the AAA remaster. Okay, yeah, I appreciate if you go up. I was gonna say. Well, I think I just glitched the cutscene as well. You know, like the way the cutscene was playing, like you see Tiny's jumping animation from that angle. Did you guys clock that? Like as soon as the boss fight started.
No, I didn't.
Okay,
No, I didn't. I was too busy eating broccoli.
You'll probably see that. Victor eating broccoli. Victor Jr. eating broccoli. Damn
My
it, son.
headset is seriously starting to scare me,
Victor
dude.
Jr., why are you eating
See,
the broccoli?
this is, if anything, this is gonna probably be like the worst timing ever. I think my
I don't know,
headset's
just fucking
ears is
pissing
starting
about
to
it because
fucking
it's
go out.
jokes. Yeah, I hear that, Victor. Yeah, I had that with my old headset, like the ears were going out. And like, I just repurchased the same model.
It's on and then it's just like off again. On, off.
I know that as well. I thought you were talking about the material, but you know, I get that situation too, you know. Like, the speakers fail to work. Why am I dying? This is too easy to die in.
I want the headset to be the last thing I have to purchase from YouTube. This sucks.
Or from YouTube.
Yeah, you know the money that they gave me?
Oh yeah, all that money, I was gonna say. Yeah, not as like
Yeah, because he
providers.
income that came from Screenwave.
I've been trying for like 2 hours for this fucking thing. Fuck!
T90 salute. Nice how I actually have a consistent, you know, live view account. 6 people have been watching for time. I really appreciate this, guys.
Good.
Thank you very much. Okay, into hanging out.
It's time to leave. I'm just kidding.
Fuck
Right,
you,
that's
bitch.
it. Everybody at the pool.
Everyone like abandoned ship.
Alright, everybody at the pool. Fuck this.
The rats are leaving the sinking ship. Tell us where the treasures and we'll let you go. Rats silent. Looks like we'll have to wring it out of him. Brio, get change.
That's so stupid.
That cutscene is fucking hilarious.
Brio, get
The rats are leaving
But
the
I
sinking
won.
ship.
Like trying to figure out where the freaking mic cutoff is. Not mic, but the earphones cutting out.
Oh, you fucking cunt. Then again, like, I could say I partially brought down myself by going too early, but at the same time, you know, I just have that instinct since, you know, I also speedrun these games. Back in those old speedrun tournaments that were held by Ratchet 5 and shit. You know, there's people in the community. Tactics. Oh, okay, I could have easily dodged that, but for some reason I actually took hit to that. Okay, seems as though people are chilling now, but yeah, it was actually quite a chilled vibe with this live stream. This live stream actually started off with a fairly chilled vibe, considering, you know, no one was available to pick up the call earlier. Like, I figured I might as well start it, considering... Like, I figured I might as well start it off anyway, Like, I reluctantly agreed to start off, like, by the time I got to 5, because I didn't want to drag it on any longer. You know, otherwise I wouldn't have much time to do more or less what I wanted to do, so, for this live stream specifically. So yeah. Shit, that was close. Okay, so it's like basically nearly 9:30. I mean 7:30. Thinking 2 hours ahead here. Otherwise Abdul's live stream would have already started. Okay, level 17. Digging it. Oh, that was close. Okay, I actually made that as well. Yeah, you can make that in Insane Trilogy, but the thing is, like, the speed chews just help you make a more accurate jump in the AAA remaster in order to, you know, perform that move at that point specifically. It's just like, it's just helpful in time trials. Speaking of which, another thing I was about to say about, like, Crash 2, and I'm talking about Crash 2 in general. Like, Crash 2 was still easy in the AAA Remastered trilogy, but not as easy. Like, specifically because of the physics, and that's just, like, for 100% alone. As for the 102% completion for Gold Relics and Platinum Relics, or just, like, Relics in general, or just Gold Relics if you're only going for the full completion anyway. Like, the Relics did, like, drag Crash 2 on, I gotta say. Specifically because, like, none of the two games, Crash 1 or 2, weren't even designed for time trials, whereas Crash 3 was. Like, they didn't feel like they dragged in Crash 3 because they were a part of, like, they were actually a part of the actual main completion, and not just bonus percentage completion. Although, yeah, it is an inconvenience how Relics can be, if they are, like, a mandatory part of the story, and the average player just wants to see the 100% ending cutscene, but, you know, we've adapted to that. Well, I say I have, I can't speak for everyone, but, you know. Fuck. That was very easy not to fall down there. I don't know how I even fucked that up. Like, literally. Forget about why, like, that's an understatement of a question. How is, like, a more logical question to ask. Wow. It didn't even register my jump. Okay, I'm getting exploded out of nowhere. Yeah, because I know these tricks, I'm just going in with these slide jumping tricks. Well, at least you can kill the bees as you're landing in the original. Like from a mine explosion.
Yeah.
Whereas in Insane Trilogy, you get stung either way. It's fucking stupid.
Sorry, I'm fucking tired.
It's like it makes it sound and look more like a AAA demaster than a AAA remaster.
Yeah, you could actually get stung backwards.
Yeah, it's an arse backwards concept, to say the least. Like, who the fuck thought that was a good idea? It's like, that was a really stupid concept.
It wasn't done intentionally. I could tell it wasn't done intentionally.
Oh yeah, it wasn't done intentionally, but you know.
The AI is just
more
like,
like
fuck you.
more like bad attention to programming.
Yeah, making sure that the AI doesn't fall.
Not enough
I
time.
hope that makes
Activision.
sense. Yeah, Activision. Not enough time. Like, bad attention to circumstances. Come on, Activision, you should know.
Deal.
Yeah, you know they were originally going to release Crash Bandicoot
Oh,
Insane
they didn't
Trilogy
learn from the
around
other two
September
remasters before
2017.
Insane. What makes you think they're gonna learn with Insane?
I think if they
Yeah,
do
they're
another Crash game
retards.
after CTR, I think they should seriously think about doing Twin Sanity.
Activision's a puffs.
If they do manage to do Twin Sanity, then
I think Twin Sanity should be a remake and not a
enough
remaster.
remasters, seriously.
No, not a remaster, but like a remake. Like just leave it how it is. Just bring it back to the.
Yeah, except the problem is people are starting to get fed up now, and they wanted to see a whole new game.
Yeah, well, people were already
This
fed up.
franchise has been gone for 11 years, you know, like.
Oh, people can suck my
People
dick. I want to
were
see another
fed up.
fucking Twin Sanity.
You know, people were already fed up with AAA remasters to begin with. Like,
I'm telling you right
they were
now,
saying this the
people
exact same
better
thing.
get ready for Bash.
They were
because
saying
that's
the exact
coming
same.
next.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I wouldn't be
gotta
surprised
do the
if Crash
cheap
Bash
party
comes
games,
next. And yeah, I'd say at least complete the PS1 era and that's it. And then don't even remaster the PS2 era. I wouldn't mind a remake of Twin Sanity, but
Oh,
that
you
alone
wanna
is
know what the
something
sad
different.
part is?
imagine
Okay,
if
here's
they
the sad part, dude. Here's the sad part.
What's that?
After Bash, the 5-year contract's over. Crash is gone again.
And not unless they
Imagine,
make another.
right?
Not unless they actually work
If they
on
include
it.
Unless they
Spyro,
make an
then-
extended contract
They have
or
to.
something, but by about time
Well,
that
extended
happens,
contract.
like shit, do we honestly wanna trust Activision? Like, hell no. Not a damn chance. That's why I stopped being a fan of Crash. I'm
Okay,
just like,
fuck
this franchise
this.
isn't going anywhere.
I was gonna do that gem glitch, but it doesn't matter.
It's just living for nostalgia at this point.
Yeah.
Just bring it back and remaster all the PlayStation games. And,
Actually, no, technically it
that's it.
started back in... Actually, the 5-year plan technically started back in 2018. So, like, technically it wouldn't be over by 2020, there'd be 2 more years. Let's say, yeah, that'd be around the time a Crash Bash AAA remaster
Oh,
would
the problem with that
hypothetically
is
be released.
everyone who heard about the plan doesn't take into consideration that the plan actually started in 2016.
Well, here's the thing, there's a
the thing
difference
is,
between the
they
plan.
just revealed
There's a
when the
difference
plan-
between the plan itself. Well, there's a difference between fans'
Yeah.
interpretations of the plan and the actual plan itself being put in motion.
plan itself. You see, the plan is to bring Crash back, so 1 year was already spent on Insane Trilogy. Next year was focused on bringing Insane Trilogy to multiple platforms and announcing the 2019 game that they said that they were going to announce. Technically, that game will be coming around next year, so that's 3 years out of the plan already. So when you think about it, the next game, and they could just cough these out like crazy, because all they have to do is just keep reusing the classic Crash models from Insane Trilogy and just carry them over to the next game. It's so easy to just say Bash is coming next. Like,
I wouldn't be
Crash Bash with
surprised.
online character skins, probably some brand new stages, and that's it. PTR. And people could cry all they want, but let's face it, Crash fans are repetitive. So as soon as they see that this is a thing, they're going to change their minds and be like, I love it. And then once Crash Bash comes out, contract will be over. All the classic games will be remastered. They'll look at Rafa Cortex and be like, hell no! They'll look at Twin Sanity and be like, hell no! And if they do look at Twin Sanity, they're probably going to go back to what Keith Webb sent that email talking about they were ready to send everything over for a remaster. And they'll just
How
hit
did I
Rafa
die
Cortex
there?
and go
Fuck
straight
you,
to Twin
you
Sanity.
cunt.
And then at that point, motherfuckers will just be buying old ass
you,
games
bitch.
remastered for no fucking reason with no future with the franchise. People will just be on their knees crawling going, please make a new game. Activision will be like, fuck you, no.
Well, to be honest, they never said.
Next up is remastered Crash Bandicoot: The Huge Adventure.
Fuck that shit. Remaster for the Switch or whatever next gen Nintendo console there is.
Okay, next up, now we got to start going into Uncharted territory. Remastered Titans and Mind Over Mutant from the ground up. Like, man, this franchise is never going to go anywhere.
See, this is the thing. Like,
And
they
then for
never
the first
really
time, they'll see
mentioned.
people getting mad.
Like, they never really actually mentioned like when the plan actually started, and plus, like, they didn't really say about like this 5-year plan actually starting before, so potentially it could have, this plan could have actually just started as they announced, and this was just leaked info.
I mean, like,
Because
that
think about
is
it,
true,
like,
but
it
at
started
this rate,
off
it's
with-
basically common sense, though.
Yeah, it's common sense, but the thing is, both common
Because-
sense can be
yeah.
applied to both scenarios, so like, it's a 50-50% chance that it's either one of the two possibilities that we're both stating.
I see that it makes more sense for it to be a 5-year plan based on Crash's resurrection rather than after Crash's resurrection. Like, it makes a lot more sense from that extent.
Yeah. I just see it as making a
It's
lot
a
of
plan.
sense
The
because,
plan is to bring Crash back, right?
yeah, I just see a lot of it making sense
Yeah.
because of, you know, how like the information itself was timed. Like, that's how, like, it makes a lot more sense like that. Because, like, they started off as, you know, mentioning that there would be, you know, remasters. Well, not remasters, but ports of Insane Trilogy. That's what they kind of started off with. Plus, like,
Even if they start off with Insane Trilogy, there's
Fucking
still
what
the
you
problem
call
is
it.
we still have we still have an additional
plus a new game.
2 years left out of a 5-year plan.
Effectively, if they did
Slight
say
difference.
a new game, like, a new game could still be in motion in the background, we don't know, because as you see,
Like
Beanox
around, say for example,
Vicarious Visions
2021, right?
is working with Beanox. Why do I keep dying there? This is retarded. Yeah, because Activision are working alongside Beanox in the background for Crash Team Racing Nitro Fueled. So, honestly, I would be surprised if, like, a new game is being worked on, like, in the background, like, because, like, within a contract, it doesn't necessarily take, like, it
That's
doesn't
how
mean
they
you have to
usually do
work
it
one
anyway. They
game.
just fucking pass games around, and it's never really one studio. That's what I've been trying to tell people. Everyone was thinking that
Yeah.
BB was gonna make a new game, and Beanox was making the new
Fucking hell, what the hell? I shouldn't be
means
dying
that
here.
another game right now, like possibly Bash, might be in development too, but then come out after CTR the next year. Cranking it by just throwing the Alchemy engine at everybody. They're like,
Even though the
here's our
Alchemy engine
engine, you
doesn't
make a
exist
game. Here's
anymore. Well, it exists, but
Plus
it's
it's
like not
being
being
used-
put in motion anymore.
I'm pretty
that
sure that
engine does
Nitro
not
Fueled is
exist.
running on that engine. It looks just like
I
insane.
wouldn't be surprised, but at the same time, wouldn't be surprised if it was running on the Unreal Engine either. I don't know, it depends.
There's only one problem with that though. You can't extract information via Alchemy engine to an Unreal Engine source. It's too old. Like, the only way I could see them doing it is if they had like the character models from scratch and put them in the game, but
Yeah,
that's not the case.
that was
here.
my idea.
I got,
they could have done it from scratch. You never know, they could have
Just got
like done it behind, like, without even knowing. Like behind
They
the
just
scenes
take all
per
the
se.
assets and textures and then just plug it into that engine and just slap it all together like
I gotta head off for a
Unreal
bit, guys,
Engine
but
board.
because I gotta prep for the stream. But I'll keep the 24-hour stream running through my browser so I can keep in tabs with it too.
Alright, cool. Yeah, just
And then
keep
once I'm
it in the
done,
loop.
I'll come back into the chat. Yeah,
Alright.
I'll put the link into my
What, you
chat
mean-
as well once.
What, you mean back into
get
the
going.
commentary?
Yeah, like I'll like rejoin
cool.
back once I've finished. Like,
Also, basically, like, we'll be in your live stream as well.
yeah, you can do it if you want.
Well,
I mean, like,
we
I've
will
gotta
be
leave-
anyway,
I've
because
gotta
we're
leave
in
the
the
call.
call.
I mean, like, I've got to leave the call before anyway because I got my friend coming in and
Oh,
with
it's alright.
with the Rocket League. But like, I'll join back once that's sorted.
Oh shit, that was close.
All right,
Well,
that
that was an epic
see you later.
dodge. Alright, laters, man.
I'll be right back.
I'm dying for no reason. Okay, now Victor's on BRB. Okay, people. That leaves you just me, but yeah, this has been entertaining. But yeah, as Victor was saying, it would be a very long and tedious process to do it, to like extract everything. Well, not extract everything, but actually, you know, remake everything from scratch, like from a different engine, because obviously the Alchemy engine is too old to be able to have that information transferred from that engine to the Unreal engine. So yeah, that's how that works. Nick says, I like the Crash Bandicoot remake, but I prefer the original games. PS1, yeah, a lot of people prefer the originals to the AAA remasters. And I'm gonna fight Engine.
That's because the AAA stands for ass 3 times repeated.
Triple ass.
Like Dr. Cortex said.
Oh yeah. Don't know why I'm freaking skip these cutscenes, but okay. But yeah, this is piss easy in Crash 2. It's piss easy in the original, but like in the AAA remaster it just takes long. In Insane Trilogy it's just like, it's just the physics that make it, like, you know, longer to defeat based on where everything's placed and where you are in a certain position. But yeah, that blew that up. But yeah, you can tell like the way the emulator's playing out, it is making me look rusty. And I'll go admit, I am partially rusty as well, since I haven't played the originals in some time either. But like, I know that I can play them really well still, like to a certain level of competence. But you know, that's just me.
As for me, I'm completely burnt out on Classic Crash. I just want to play a new game. Like something in the fucking, you know, limelight of like, it's from Skylanders Imaginators. Like, you got the combat, but you also have the platforming and stuff. You have the minigame challenges where you run away from boulders and shit like that. Everything is there. The bazooka and the combat and shit. Like, I would like them to expand on gameplay like that. Have a brand new design. Just stop taking the lazy way out, dude. Like, remastering is lazy. And people are saying like, oh, they were very passionate when they did it. You could just pass this to anybody. The Beanox is living proof of that.
It's easy to
He
like...
just passed it to Beanox, and then the Beanox just easily made CTR. Like, it's easy to do a AAA remaster, bruh.
Yeah, it's piss easy to
Just
do a
know how to
AAA
make a game.
remaster, and it's piss easy to like, you know, pass that, you know, that PR stuff. It's easy to like, you know, spew out all that PR stuff about a company as well, saying they were passionate about it. I mean, well, I'm not gonna lie, Vicarious Visions actually were passionate. And if they had
you could
their
tell
way,
they were passionate because they're
fans. Yeah, they're
Yeah.
fans. If they had their way, it could have been so much better. I mean, you see, Dan Tangway was under so much pressure. It wasn't because he didn't want to do it. It was because Activision put him and Vicarious Visions, like, of all people, like all companies,
and
under
demanding
all
fans
that, yeah, and
constantly
demanding
asking for
fans,
changes.
like under all the pressure of it of having it all done by that release date. Like, I think that release date was what really like also kind of
That
sparked
release date was borderline
that shit.
retarded. Technically
That
counting,
release date really sparked
you're not
the
really
pressure
looking
within
at
Vicarious
less than a
Visions.
fucking year of development. You're looking at less than a year of development when you count it from that standpoint, because
Yeah,
if it was technically announced like when Skylanders Imaginators was announced, but then they had nothing to show, and then they showed something on the next December, and then after that they turned around and, you know, just the way they did it.
at least
the
it
way
was
they
better
did it,
than
that was
fucking.
very.
You were saying?
Yeah, I was saying, like, it's the way they did it that just proved they had nothing to show during the time they announced it. And like, just panicking like, shit, we said a remaster's coming. What are we gonna do? And then they just ran to like Activision and said, please do this. We'll pay you this amount to do this.
Fucking cunt. How is that even possible?
It has to be exclusive to the PS4. Okay, fine. Because Activision was already looking for a way to bring Crash back, they just didn't know how.
Pussy boy.
They mentioned that previously. Like, they saw the way to do it. They was like, wait a minute, these old games
Fuck
have
off,
a
bitch.
high,
You belong in a
amount
fucking
of...
gay club. He legit does. He fucking legit looks like he belongs in a gay club with that sort of haircut.
It's like a shy gay person at the club.
Yeah, he looks like that stereotypically shy gay person. No offense to gay people, but you know. I'm just saying what it looks like. It's fucking hilarious.
Smithers looking ass.
Yeah. Looks like one of those gay people you see in cartoons or some shit. But yeah, ignore the fucking stutter there, people. That was just from the humor that was generated off of, you know, the whole fucking bullshit of that guy. The bullshit of him pushing
Yeah, to make
me off.
the night like worse last night, I tried to get Resident Evil 6 on Steam, and Steam is just being a bitch right now. Won't even let me purchase the game.
Steam, I fucked
Now,
up
like
at
my
some
headset, my headset is like starting to scare me. It's not doing it right now, but I was moving certain ways. It was like doing small little, like right ear out, right ear in sort of thing.
Oh yeah. I know that
Stop.
shit.
It was like for just a split second, but it doesn't seem to be doing that anymore. But sign that your headset is aging.
And look at how fast. Sorry about that. Yeah, look at how fast I'm actually going through these fucking jetpack levels in comparison to Insane Trilogy.
But Insane Trilogy is a match of bumper cars.
Legit.
So you have to like go super slowly.
It's like there's a fucking input lag. There's a legit like split-second input delay in the AAA remastered build. It's fucking ridiculous. Well, I don't need to get.
They at least patch that so that they can make it better. I don't know because I haven't played the game in months.
Yeah, it wasn't perfect in the original either, but at least you know this plays better. Fucking hell.
Oh, I'm talking about Insane though. Like, did they patch it or is it still like fucked up? Because they did patch a whole lot of shit.
Well, it still feels fucked up. Well, apparently the PS4 version was like slightly improved, but you know the PC version actually plays really well, especially with 60 frames per second. Well, I say really well, but I mean
the
really
game should have
well
fucking
for what
been in the
it's
first
worth.
goddamn place. But Activision, like, there's no reason why Insane ain't 60. The game is so simple and like graphics. In 60, I can understand why Reignited is in 30 because all the grass strands and shit, you know, that takes up a lot of CPU to have those animate left and right constantly and having grass everywhere. But excuse, grass is only on the side, so they have no reason to be running at 30 frames per second on a console. Like Rafa Cortex did 60. This is fucking embarrassing.
Yeah, that's a joke.
Like, really embarrassing.
Yeah, it's an amazing
I think Insanity
soundtrack,
did
Nick.
62.
He says XD as well. But yeah, as you were saying about the release date, yeah, it was a retarded release date. Less than a year of development within that shit. Although, like, at least it was better than, you know, the placeholder release date that was, you know, put up within, like, those placeholders.
Yeah.
Fucking 28th of February, and people actually believe that shit. Well, a lot of people actually believe that shit. Like, I
What
knew that
really
was too
drives me
early.
batshit insane though is like how early freaking Reignited was announced. I felt like that was just.
Yeah, that was really early. But you know, yeah, they
And
didn't
they're
even
wondering
leave
why
it to
Reignited
E3.
sales are not up to.
And people said it was gonna do better than Insane Trilogy. Well, it's a better product because it was delayed. Like, Spyro Reignited Trilogy got that special treatment, which Insane Trilogy should have gotten. Crash Bandicoot Insane Trilogy really needed a delay for that release date. It was gonna be
I just got a
released
message from
in September 2017, but that eventually turned out not to be the case for some fucked up reason that Activision like thought of, or whatever the case was.
I'm still salty about the new games. I'm very salty about how they canceled them.
Yeah, I wish they weren't.
Because it would have been cool. It would have been cool to get I Am Crash from and it would have been cool to get the CTR style racing game.
Yeah, like the Crash Team
from High
Racing.
Impact.
Yeah, the whole Crash Team Racing 2010 prototype that was cancelled. That would have been sick.
Like both of those games would have been great.
It would have
for
been
that.
amazing.
And been a great year reboot. There would have been no need for Insane, obviously, because with rebooted thing, you're giving it a new identity. Came though, like that's not off the table. Like Insane could have still happened.
Yeah, legitimately.
They could have still been coming out with that new brand of Crash Bandicoot at the same time. And the most retarded thing, they laid off like an entire half of the Radical staff. Radical was no longer able to make games anymore. It became a support group. Why do that to Radical? Like these dudes were so goddamn awesome. Like they made the Hulk Ultimate Destruction, Simpsons Hit and Run, Scarface.
Oh yeah, of course.
They make great, creative, and innovative games, and they took Crash Bandicoot and they blew him out of the fucking water. They did something drastically different with this character that was needed at the time. As needed now because, you know, gaming is all about falling back on nostalgia rather than creating something new. And it was a much needed breath of fresh air, you know? Concept was actually pretty cool.
Yeah, it was cool.
Even back then, they had something to like satisfy the gamer. Like, for example, if they hated Titans on the PS2 and all the other consoles, they could get in on the DS, and the DS version played just like the originals. That was a nicely added thing to have.
I'm sorry, I was just interrupted because I had to be. It was about food.
Okay, I'll repeat what I said then. How Radical was fully prepared for this, right? That a lot of people wouldn't like Titans and shit, right?
Yeah. Whoa.
What they did was they made a
fuck
version of the game that played just like the original, and they made a GBA game that played just like the original. Crash of the Titans played like the original than the main console counterparts, which were the ones that dared to be different. And I think that was a very cool strategy on their front.
Oh yeah, it was. Fucking hell.
3 different versions of the same game with 2 of them playing like the originals, just in case people.
At this point, I might not even play Crash 3.
Why? What's the matter?
Oh no, it's just because we're running out of time. That's the thing. And I'm just dying pointlessly. Yeah, I'll at least beat Crash 2. But I did say I'd do as much as I can.
I'm probably gonna go live myself, talk more about what happened with YouTube while playing some old school games.
Yeah, I'll just segue into Abdul's live stream. Like simultaneously, however you want to put it. You know, as some people have to like to fight over the way words are pronounced.
Yeah, I'm not going to watch his live stream. Like nothing personal, but like he's playing Crash and You know, there's a lot of people, a lot of shady people who like to show up from time to time.
Oh, fucking hell.
And if they
Get
saw
in a
me
portal.
watching, they would fucking accuse me of being a fan so goddamn fast because like
I wouldn't take being a
Crash, why are
fan
you
as an
watching somebody
accusation,
play it?
but you know. But
all they do
still,
is
to be
act-
called
that's
out
all they
something
do
you
though
know,
is
it's
accuse.
retarded.
That's what freaking pisses me off. Like I'm tired of being mistaken as a fan of this series. I just thought it was cool. I don't think it's a fucking masterpiece. Oh my god, worship. No. Like I like Sonic more than Crash.
Okay, these cycles are ass backwards.
The Crash is pretty cool though. Like I just wish it would stop being so goddamn repetitive.
That life up there. It's non-existent but play Remastered trilogy. Fucking hell. Oh well. I haven't got much to go considering. Oh come on, don't fuck with me. Do not fuck with me, you big bitch. You know, I think I might actually end up playing through the Cortex boss fight while Abdul starts his livestream. Well then again, like, he's usually setting up while he starts his livestream anyway, so that's usually the case.
But you'll most likely be able to finish it anyway about that time, so you'll be just a little bit late.
Yeah, just a bit.
But you'll be able to make it.
Okay. Fucking hell. Fuck off, fuck off.
Okay, why is that disturbingly true? You know, like, there were magazine adverts of Rayman, right?
Yeah.
Where it says no arms, no legs, huge features.
Why did he jump out of the fucking
toilet.
level? That's so fucking retarded.
And it's standing in front of a toilet urinal. And everybody's just looking down at his dick.
There, that's
Like, the
what was meant
advert
to happen
is
the
basically
first time
saying-
round.
The advert is basically saying that Rayman is hung. Which we don't need to know.
Yeah, it's fucked up. But anyways. Well, I've just finished the level, so yeah, I've literally just got the Cortex boss fight to go.
You know what's funny in like Crash 2 when you get hit by the shrinkers? Crash shrinks and you can still move him around, but in Insane he just shrinks and stands in place. Change.
Oh wait, let me just go on Abdul's channel as well real quick. I'm on the Cortex boss fight right now, but you know, just jump on the link real quick. There we go. Meanwhile, I'm gonna kick Cortex's ass. It only takes a few seconds anyway, so... Alright, that's Cortex defeated within seconds. That's how piss easy this boss fight is.
You haven't seen the last of me, Crash Bandicoot!
Okay, that was quicker than expected, but thank fuck it was.
You haven't seen the last of me, Crash
What
Bandicoot!
about the Cortex Vortex? It's still up there.
What about the Cortex Vortex? It's still up there.
Okay, people. Yeah, I think I might let the credits play in the background too at the same time. But yeah, anyways, Abdul's livestream shall be starting soon, and the credits are not long either, so just let it play. Abdul!
Oh no, I've lost! This game is gay! Please forgive me. I must shoot myself for satisfaction.
I might add source
Somebody
later.
just said, "Now the gems.
Now the gems.
Now you must require the gems."
It's too late. Abdul's gonna be
Interesting.
live streaming now. Yeah, I think what's his name?
Yeah,
said
you see,
that.
that's what Insane doesn't have.
Nick says now the
Analysts.
gems. Seems good. Wait, what did you just
This
say?
game had like 90 people testing this game. That's what
90
Insane didn't have. Analysts. It has like 90
didn't
people
have.
testing this game.
No analyst whatsoever.
Notice all the people who fucking like tested Insane were just the developers themselves sitting in a fucking room. Tato Mizuka and Josh Mansell.
Yeah, two awesome music composers.
The voice of Dr. Neil
Epic
Cortex,
franchise.
Clancy Brown. You know, Brandon O'Brien must have been really pissed off, given the fact that he voiced Cortex in the original, but had to take a side to Clancy Brown being Dr. Cortex, while he still did Brio and Engine. Like, technically he can't argue since he was voicing a new character at the same time, but our villain?
Okay, I'll put Abdul's livestream in cinema mode so I can actually, you know, capture it better. I know I could have done this before, but you know, just add window capture. But yeah, I'll just do that. Actually, no, forget that. But anyways, I might as well just bring back the old thumbnail. Just to showcase. But anyways, that's the end of this live stream, and Abdul is now currently awaiting his live stream. I really hope you enjoyed.
Well, is he doing it on YouTube or Twitch?
Actually, he's
'Cause I
doing
might
it
stop
on
by,
both.
but I won't.
It usually uses multi-stream.
I won't
Restream
be
IO,
like.
so it uses simultaneously
I'll probably be
streams
doing
to
it.
both platforms.
Yeah.
But yeah, anyways, that officially concludes the New Year's Eve 2018 live stream for this portion of the Happy New Year 2018 to 2019 celebration event
Yeah.
that I had planned. Especially with this early New Year's Eve 2018 event live stream that I actually had planned in order to compensate for Abdul's live stream. So yeah, basically this is effectively the last live stream I'll do before you see me in the New Year's Day live stream that I have planned. As you've just seen a slight thumbnail change. Yeah, it's basically the same thumbnail,
Yeah,
I
I
just
see.
changed the text.
Okay.
So yeah, this will effectively happen on New Year's Day if like, you know, nothing happens, because you know how New Year's can be really eventful, and now that Abdul's doing his
You gotta make it very
24-hour
You
live
gotta be
stream,
like,
well,
you gotta
potentially
be like, hang
it's
tight,
waiting for
lads.
him.
The Happy New Year 2018 to 2019 celebration number 2. Get ready for the next stream coming on New Year's.
Yeah, on New Year's Day 2019. But yeah, people, we should now be segueing into Abdul's 24-hour New Year live stream, which he had planned for today.
Yay.
So now it's officially New Year's Eve in the United Arab Emirates time zone, as they call it. They're just waiting for him to start his live stream. Oh, now he started. Okay, stream will begin soon. Okay, let me just... I can just do that through display capture actually and full screen it, but, you know.
So you're gonna like display it here or what? What's up with that?
Yeah, basically.
Okay.
I'll give it a bit of airtime before we end off this live stream, so yeah. Anyways, display capture, here we are. Okay, for some reason it's not displaying it, but okay. There we go. It's because it's not at the top, that's why. Alright. Now here's Abdul's live stream. Right here, people. Feel free to check it out. I'm gonna post it here in the chat for you lot to enjoy. And as he says, yeah, gonna start soon, just setting up everything. Much appreciation, people. Okay, just copy that. Actually, I know exactly what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna put the thumbnail here. There we go, have that up there. You certainly put a nice thumbnail for that background, which is looking cool. Okay people, so those of you who are watching live on Twitch, feel free and be sure to jump onto Abdul's live stream right now for his 24-hour New Year's Eve live stream special.
And I promise
I
you,
see the thumbnail.
he will fall asleep.
Yeah, since this is 24 hours. Well,
Haven't seen
pull
a
a
single person
Daniel.
stay up past it.
Well, then again, like, wouldn't surprise me.
Daniel's falling asleep. Freaking falling asleep. Everyone I've seen do that is falling asleep.
Hang on, let me just type. It in the chat. Therefore it gets out quicker. Well, not quicker, but like... There we go, people. There's the YouTube link to Abdul's live stream. Those of you who are currently watching now, feel free and be sure to jump onto his live stream. Hell, I'll even make this...
And that rabbit is
Let's make
small.
this interesting. Let's turn this into a raid. See how this goes. Okay. Now, you can put the following. CP raid. CP195 raid. And even... Cool Pro raid or Cool Pro 195 raid. Yeah, and I hear myself repeating as well. Yeah, I'm literally
I don't
making
even
these
have
up on
my
the
earphone.
spot, by the way, so yeah, use either one of them. Like, whichever one suits you best. Right, people. I think I'll give Abdul's live stream some more airtime. It'll be starting soon.
Alright, I'm gonna head over to Scorpius's stream.
Yeah, shout out to Scorpius as well for his live stream.
He's playing Rocket League right now.
Alright, I think I might check that out on my smartphone, I don't know. But yeah, he's broadcasting, well, Abdul's broadcasting 720p, so there's that. Wait, I think that background is different. But okay.
Hello, hey guys. I hope this works. Please work, please work. Yes. But, all right. Hey guys.
Okay, people, it's
Really?
officially started.
Yep. Well, he did say like it was gonna start after he gets done.
I'll leave soon, so let's see what I can see. Yep. All right. Awesome.
And I think I might go on his live stream on my phone. Yeah, the
So,
YouTube overlays. It would help
I
if
don't
it
know what
went
to say.
there.
It's been a while since I last streamed.
Hope this works. Please work. Please work.
Hey Demetrius. It really has been a while, hasn't it?
Yeah, it's been a long time, Adbul. Adbul, I mean Abdul. Shit. Piss easy mistake to make. Let me just jump on YouTube on my smartphone.
Alright, well,
Like disable
I've
audio.
been trying to see if I can get commentators, co-commentators with me, or people to tag along with me, but
Oh shit! Dude,
Looking
this
for
is
guest
kind of funny. It has
commentators.
nothing to do with anything. But
gone to bed.
You could
your
have me
boy
if you
game
like, Abdul, but
consoles
you
are
know.
now removed from his website. He actually got rid of them.
Yeah, it's been time. I agree.
He took his name off of them.
Hey, Killzone, what's up, man?
Goodness, he's not dumb after
Oh, yeah,
all.
speaking of which, I have the stream time up
Tried one
on the
himself
top
and was
left,
like, man, this
so
console sucks.
really emphasizing the 24 hours. Oh shit, I forgot to get my drinks. Oh boy. I'll be right back. Again. I forgot to get my drinks. Oh boy. Okay, in the meantime, I'll just...
Abdul's
have
officially on
harvesting with
BRB
me.
now, people. Okay. Yeah, we can still stick
Sorry,
around
guys,
for a
out there.
bit, people. Well, in a way, I wish I kind of did this earlier, but you know, it is what it is. I apologize for that. Apologies for that. Did he take the thumbnail off, or is that just my monitor? Yeah, that was my monitor. I was like looking for guest commentators, hey? Mind if I join the commentary for some time? It would be just like old times. But yeah, anyways, people. A number of you I won't need to remind. But yeah, those of you who are not watching this on, you know. Hang on, wait, let me go on this comment section and see if there's... They're kind of raided, but it doesn't matter, you don't have to use the tags. It's just optional. Oh yeah, everyone felt bad for the computer bug. Mate Varbudzi. Well, however you pronounce his name. But yeah. Anyways, I think I'll jump back onto the the Twitch app on my phone. See how it's going. Cause like now I can literally only monitor the live stream from there. Wow, the stream is actually going on longer now with Abdul's live stream. But yeah, it was a nice transition. I think I'll cut off maybe as soon as he starts playing, or maybe I'll just, let it play for a bit afterwards. But yeah, anyways, those of you who are still watching, how excited are you for his 24-hour live stream? Cause like, now potentially it's been put off longer. Yeah, don't mind, that's my chair squeaking. Or my chair creaking anyway. Ah, he's back.
Oh, okay.
I don't know if he got
Alright,
those.
I'm back.
He's back
What the
officially.
hell? Okay. 200 is the law, if only.
I was using the Reignited Trilogy background, nice.
Yay, I'm back.
Spyro Ignited Trilogy
I'm
background.
using the
looks
Pac-Man.
cool.
I'm using
Why
the
not
Pac-Man
dynamic
one.
version? This is the dynamic version. This is my own recorded one from YouTube.
Oh, it's a
Hey,
dynamic
Nick.
one. That makes sense.
Oh, I see that he has Sonic Forces
I
in Mortal Kombat
recorded.
X.
Yeah, I see that too. And the
Pedro, if
Otama.
you're still around, you wanna chat up on Battle.net?
Yeah, I'm around, Abdul. Wait, I'm gonna message him.
Speaking of which, like, I was initially supposed to stream Sonic Forces last night, but I didn't due to all the crap that happened with YouTube.
Well, I'll just start to crash while his response is coming up.
Just hearing like phone texting or something.
Hours? Yes, Chris. Yes, I'm serious. I got the timer with me.
Okay, well I just
I may be-
messaged
fall asleep,
Abdul,
but we'll see.
like on the live stream.
Activision presents
Let me just get up Battle.net.
Yeah, I'm around. I'll get Battle.net started up. All right, cool.
Alright,
Yes,
people.
Activision presents.
Alright, people, I'm officially gonna get Battle.net started up right now.
visions.
Okay.
It's Crash Bandicoot.
Ah, there it is.
New Year's Eve? Nope. Still on holiday.
Window
Still
inside of a
until
window
the-
inside of a window.
Okay,
inside of a window.
I'm not gonna show this shit.
So I'm good.
Blizzard.
There we go. I'll just have that there. While I just log into Battle.net and
Is
then
this the computer version? No, this
I
is the
think
PS4
I'll
version.
like log out. Well, not log out, but like stop live streaming like a bit of time after. Like, I've joined him on Battle.net.
I'm just waiting on Cool Pro.
Like, honestly, I wasn't expecting him to. Oh, security check. Fuck. We've sent you a security code. Well, good thing my phone picks up the security code.
Right, have fun just wondering, that's all. It's okay, man. When is Dubai Christmas? It's about the same time. On the 25th. Well, while Cool Pro's coming up, I'll just start with Crash 1.
Yeah, Abdul literally just
I don't know why
jumped
there's no
into
music.
Crash
Why did I
1.
mute the music? I don't know.
Oh, it requires an update. Fucking hell.
But yeah, everyone, welcome to the stream.
I'll just let him know. Meanwhile, I'll just.
Moron. This Bandicoot will be my general. He will lead my Cortex Commandos to world domination.
Okay, now it's updated. That's decent.
Closer than ever before. Quickly, into the vortex. Dr. Cortex. The vortex is not
Okay, I got a friend request on Blizzard too from Gaming X. Okay. Abdul, where's he? Fuck are you? Ah, here you are. Artificial. Alright people, now I'm in a call with Abdul. Okay.
With hot wings, oh my god. Well, I did eat, like, some...
Hang on, is he actually picking up a
two
call?
chicken burgers, like, an hour ago.
Yeah,
and
he's
I have
getting
food
it.
with me as well, right now.
I was gonna say because it's like, oh hey, yeah, I'm still live streaming by the way. Yeah, I'm actually, yeah, I segued into your live stream. So yeah, I'm giving it like that bit of promotion. No, it's okay, I actually finished Crash 2. Oh yeah, Victor, I'm like in Battle.net with Abdul now, so yeah. It's gonna be funny being two calls at the same time.
You're on
so
what?
I'm on Battle.net with Abdul right now, so
You said?
I'm gonna have to type it out to him.
Sorry, what?
I'm in Battle.net with Abdul right now.
Oh, right.
Yeah, so I'm gonna have to leave the Discord call now.
All right, well, go ahead. I'm gonna just go and watch Scorpius, which is what I've been doing.
Alright.
Talk to you some other time.
Yeah, cool.
Alright, man.
Anyways, best of luck with Scorpio's 9472's live stream.
No problem, man. Alright, see ya.
Latest to the Peria, and see you in 2019 for those two. Okay, now I'm on Battle.net with Abdul, just alone. Okay.
Hey, welcome, man. It's been a while.
Yeah, it's been ages since we've like co-commentated.
How are you doing?
Yeah, cool. It's funny, I never actually expected, you know, if you'd actually accept me in since it's been a long time, but you know, it's cool. It's a chill live stream.
Are you Bob? Hey, Steven, are you Bob the Builder? Maybe.
Bob the Builder. Apparently he is. But you know, okay. I think it's gonna be delayed from this point forward, so yeah. Anyways, I'm gonna end off my live stream on Twitch. I really hope those of you who are around actually joined Abdul's live stream. Oh yeah, Nick certainly has, because he was watching my live stream before, so he jumped onto yours. Just now, I think.
Why? I don't know why.
But yeah, nice to know the segue actually worked. That was cool.
Yeah.
But anyways, people, I'm gonna say goodbye to you lot on Twitch now. For those of you who are watching me live on Twitch, this is my last ever live stream in 2019. I mean, in 2018, shit. Last ever live stream in 2019. Where
If only,
I did, yeah, if only, right? If only we were that far ahead, you know, 2019 could have been a much better year. I don't know, it depends, it hasn't started, so we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens, people. Anyways,
hey,
people.
Hunter.
Yeah, hey, Zombie Hunters come back / Skullcrusher, welcome to Abdul's live stream. But yeah, anyways, people, that officially puts an end to my Happy New Year 2018 to 2019 celebration event number 1, the New Year's Eve celebration live stream for 2018, and therefore this will be my last ever live stream that I do in 2018 for an early New Year's Eve live stream in order to compensate for Abdul's 24-hour New Year's Eve live stream, which is happening right now. So for those of you still watching, feel free and be sure to jump onto his live stream right this second, as I've posted the link in the chat. And also, for those of you who are watching this archived, also watching this live, feel free to follow all of us, me and Abdul, like on Twitch, and also for those of you who are watching this archived on YouTube, feel free and be sure to subscribe, like, or rate, however you want to put it. Drop a comment below to leave constructive feedback if you possibly can, and or share around with your friends and family, whoever they may be. And see you lot in the next upcoming project, video, or a live stream, whenever it may happen. And ultimately, until then, see you lot in 2019 after Abdul's epic 24-hour New Year's Eve live stream for 2018. Laters everyone, peace out.
Only 19's gonna hit towards the end.
Yeah, it is. Anyways, see you lot in 2019. Laters everyone, peace out. For the second event, the New Year's Day live stream, which I have planned. So yeah, anyways people, now for Abdul's 24-hour New Year's live stream. So see you lot in 2019. Laters everyone, peace out.